is wrong, I don't want to be right.
What would Socrates say to that?
It tickles my fancy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not.
Wait.
Yeah,
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
I don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still till it's hard with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof I'm alive by the motor. No proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what? What is a star? Like another city, the driver's side fly. Just like a large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever. Keepers could be, you can watch on YouTube reviews for free. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQM. Hello, Neon Green Leroy.
What's up?
How are you, buddy?
I'm all right. I only got 10 more days of this.
Is that what the count is right now? That's the timetable for return.
The 18th.
All right. Mark your calendars, everybody. He's on the way back. He is on the way back.
I started doing the Royal Strongest Man stick.
What the hell's that? Oh,
Yeah.
little bending.
Yeah, but it's not made of. It's made of like rubber, and it's I could probably have the same strength as a 2-year-old.
Well, I'm happy for you. You know what? Baby steps on the way.
Yep.
That's how you have to get better. Good morning, Vlad. How are you on this lovely Friday?
Pissed off.
Why?
Whoa.
Man? Why?
Vlad coming in hot.
Well,
I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off to the highest of festivity.
Well, what I had hot fell. My venti caramel macchiatos.
No.
Yes, here in it was in a bag. Just put it down. Boop.
That's the worst.
And the whole thing.
Oh
Mind you,
my goodness.
I went to go get it.
Wait, you were just probably thinking, "Ooh, I can't wait till I get to the studio."
Fam, you already. Oh man, you
There's
know
something
you're not
to
even drinking it while you have it in your hand.
You think
you're
about the
walking up.
taste in the mouth.
I'm just waiting for the sitting down, listening to you guys talk, and then just enjoy and then it's spilled. So
There's nothing to make that better. I'm sorry.
there's nothing. No.
There's nothing.
Because
There's nothing.
no
I can
matter
do.
what coffee you get, even
There's
if it's
nothing.
down there, it's gonna be like, this ain't what I wanted.
This ain't what I wanted.
That's
And there is nothing here. So yeah. It is
Yeah,
what
I
it
know. I noticed that yesterday. What the hell's going on?
What happened?
There's no coffee
The
here.
coffee's gone.
No, you got to get somebody to open that little room.
There's nobody here, dude. It's like it was like
Steph
everybody's
got
on
a key.
vacation.
Steph got a key.
All right. Well,
Steph has a key. Don't listen.
I
Leroy
like how
knows.
you know. I know how
I
you
can
got.
get to the goodies in the
I
building.
can sell it. Like everybody who's got the copy.
Yeah.
Leroy's actually like, you know what? There's a fake rock right outside under the.
Hey.
Leroy's the keymaster from the Matrix.
Yep.
Hey, I know the key to the lockbox in the refrigerator.
That's your lockbox.
That's yours.
It's not mine. It's not mine.
The headlines
It's
are brought to you by.
Tamara G. It's not mine.
The headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia. In Miami, the Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito. And whatever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. I mean, the Marlins. Jesus.
Dude, what are we doing? Now they're just
that's-
not even playing close. They're like,
Well,
well,
Jose
you know what?
Canseco now?
Blowout.
What the hell was that yesterday? You collide
didn't
into
have to
each other
produce
for
that
a
game.
home run?
You didn't have to produce that game.
That's rough. Oh, and any at a rain delay.
Oh
mean,
man.
What do you do
Like-
during rain delays these days?
They
We
used to
play a
go
lot
run
of
around on the tarp, right?
No. Not
That's for
yesterday's
canceled
rain.
games.
Yesterday's rain, Leroy. That was one of those. It was a south rain. It was sideways.
Oh, yeah.
And it was coming down. No, it was a lot of Marlins fest from last season. I mean,
Oh,
from last
really?
year. Like
It's
right
like
before the season started. Yeah, you're talking to Xavier.
That's rough.
You're interviewing Jensen Junk. Mind you, you got to find the right people because there's people you might have spoken to no longer on the team.
Very true. Very true. I was when I came home yesterday because I was watching the game and then it goes to rain delay. I'm like, well, I'm going to football because it was right as football was starting.
You know what? I forgot.
What?
I didn't watch no football.
Dude.
And then I got up this morning and I heard Carson Beck had a pretty good game.
I'm telling you, Leroy, people are saying, and they may not be wrong, the greatest Hall of Fame game of all time.
I know.
It was incredible. It was incredible. Carson Beck was amazing. And then, Baby Hands was Baby Hands. And then they bring in, and then I had PTSD because you know who they brought in?
Who?
Haynes King, former Georgia Tech quarterback. And you know those Georgia Tech Canes games from back in the day.
The comeback.
Ooh. So I was having PTSD as I was watching him, and he wins it with a game-winning touchdown run because he's like the fastest intangible quarterback in the league right now. And yeah, that game was incredible. Carson Beck was just dropping dimes all over the place, dude. He was awesome.
His arm looked a lot better, didn't it? Like I think there's certain injuries in sports that when they come back from them, people think, oh, they're back. No, they're able to play. They're not back. That happens with knee injuries. Like you'll see Tyreek running, he gonna look okay. It don't mean he could play football.
Yeah.
So yeah, I told you this before. I felt that he thought his arm was back, and there was a couple of times last year he went to make throws that he normally could make, and nothing.
Dude, he was so good yesterday. It was very impressive. I mean, Chris Collinsworth, who's him, he drools over every quarterback, but especially Mahomes. I mean, you would have thought Mahomes and Josh Allen were out there. That's how he was behaving. He was so excited for football to be back.
Yeah,
so excited. For
I can't believe, and I realized this morning when they were randomly going through like the scores because they go through the Marlins, and they go in the Hall of Fame game 33-30. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You mean it wasn't a 10-7 stinker?
It started just like you thought it would. Like it was just two stinking punts, and you're just like, well, these guys are all cementing their roster spots with excellent special teams play.
And then the younglings came in.
Dude, the second drives, like, boom, we were off to the races with all the performances. I mean, Carson Beck was, like, letting it rip yesterday. It was a great time. I'm sorry you missed it.
Man.
I'm sorry you missed it, but I came home when
the stinking Marlins.
Yeah, it's rough. Here was the call last night on the Ronald Acuña home run, Bad News Bears style.
2-0 pitch, Acuña mashes out to left center field pretty deep. Ruiz and Hernandez are back on the track at the wall. They collide. It hits off their glove and over the wall.
You can't make this stuff up. My goodness.
Rod is just
my goodness.
A leather-aided two-run home run for Ronald Acuña Jr. Ruiz and Hernandez sprinting into each other. Their bodies bump as one of them got leathered the ball. It popped in and out and right over the wall in left center. It's a two-run shot for Acuña, his 10th, and it's 2-0 Atlanta in the bottom of the third.
We don't need to hear their bodies bumping.
He's right,
though. right.
He's right.
If one of us had said that, it'd be
Hey, yo.
Listen.
Wait, Vlad, it added insult because Rod is already just
he's
annoyed.
disgusting.
Listen, thank God for Rod yesterday because they were cracking me up. The jokes, because during rain delay and everything, and then they're getting that Marlins getting their ass beat, and then they trying to get a flight out of there because they got to get back home for a weekend series against the Angels. Man, Rod had the booth laughing, man. And
dude, I thought about that immediately as they went to rain delay because we had Strom on yesterday, and he was talking about it. I was like, man, I can't believe we got a getaway day at 7:15. We're gonna get in at like 3 a.m. and then the tarp. I was just like, oh no, that's gonna be a late night. That is gonna be a late, and then you just get your brains beat in by this team. I mean,
like
you can't win there. They're way better than you. I don't know what to tell you.
There's nothing more frustrating in like. So there's
but Acuña couldn't believe it. Like he stood on first base. He goes, "Did they just do that? Did I just get a home run from that? Like, are you serious? Like, I mean, we were this close to Jose Canseco being off the hook. Like he was.
I mean, it was a tag.
No, there was two of them though.
I know.
Jose was just Jose. This is
but
two of them.
It hit off at his head. You ain't gonna never beat that.
That's crazy.
Like that means you put a glove up, it missed your glove, hit you in the head. You've been catching fly balls your whole life as a baseball player.
Listen.
You missed the ball holding your
man.
glove up. Because, Vlad, it wasn't a situation where he was running, crazily and lost the
No,
ball.
he was running this way, bro.
Yeah, but he was trotting. It wasn't like it wasn't a full speed run like guys running to the wall and stuff, and he was scared he was going to hit the wall.
He was rated up running, but yes,
They pretty much said, "Oh, he's got a bead on it." I'm like, yeah,
do you know how weird it is for two people to collide, the ball hit the glove, and then for it to go over?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, give me Jose over Looney Tunes.
Yeah, because Looney Tunes, like you did synchronize.
Because you're already getting your ass kicked the entire series and by them in general. It's like, dude, come on, don't do that.
The only thing that could make it worse is somebody doing something like that.
All right. Well,
and I wish at that point, no lie, at that point I would have went to football, but I forgot.
Well, I did not, and I went to football.
Oh,
because the Marlins,
and it was a good game.
The Marlins went to rain, and I was like, you know what? Football's on now, and I went right as soon as they were introducing everybody. Drew Brees, the whole crew from the Hall of Fame team. Tomlin was on they had Tomlin doing the booth yesterday. Not the booth, the table yesterday. Tomlin made his NBC debut yesterday. It was a time. A time was had, Leroy.
Yeah, and, I think Mike Tomlin to do that well because he like a guy who's all business and tough football coach, but with personality. Those guys are fun.
Yep.
He needs to wear a hat.
Yeah,
he looks different. He looks weird without the cap.
He does look different without the hat. But
it's like a nice little
no, it's just like you're so used to him with the hat and the headset,
right?
Seeing him is just like, there's Mike Tomlin. Is that a little bit? Is that a little overweight Omar Epps?
Yeah. Oh, so he ain't been around football. He ain't been around football. That means he ain't been in the hot sun.
Tobes, is he a little? Looks like he's been enjoying his.
Could it be we haven't seen him in a suit?
No,
we definitely don't see him in a suit. I mean, we've only seen him in coaching paraphernalia, and he's usually a long sleeve type of guy. But yeah, I think he's definitely enjoyed his retirement. Rightfully so. I'm sure he'll. I think like you'll get on television and you'll be like, all right, I gotta watch the calorie count. Or maybe he doesn't care. I don't know. Mike Tomlin, like everybody's so happy to have him there.
Yeah.
Chris Collinsworth was beside himself. He's like, I never thought this was gonna happen. So. He was super.
He has a unique personality, and when you think of all the other coaches who were like hard asses, right? Most of them didn't have a personality; they were old curmudgeons.
Right.
He's a guy that was no nonsense with a personality. Like, yeah. So we played Mike Tomlin every week. Did you hear what Mike Tomlin said? I don't know what it means, but it sure is interesting.
No, he's got some doozies, dude. He's got some doozies for sure. All right, we'll take a break. We'll get you some updates from Miami Dolphins practice. Jeff Hafley said today, tough practice. It's going to be a tough. He called his shot. He told the reporter it's going to be a tough one today. All right, we'll see. Take a break. More to come here on a Friday. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Leroy, can we get a weather update, please? Brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Beat the storm. Schedule your free roof and window estimate today. Call 954-968-8155.
We gonna feel that AC/DC?
Yeah.
All right. It is partly cloudy. You know why I know who that is, right? Avengers movie.
I would have thought that you just heard it at every football game you've
No,
ever
I
played
know.
in your life.
That too.
Or adult establishment.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
It
Please
is
welcome to the stage, Lightning Bolt.
It's partly cloudy. I'm gonna call it a mix of sun because about 5 minutes ago I couldn't see no clouds. Winds are coming out of the south. I'd say just out of the south at about 10 miles an hour, gusting a little bit more. And just expect that big shower at some point during the day because the clouds look like it could be doing that anytime. I think earlier this week was the only time we got rain for like earlier in the day.
Oh, yeah. We had some
like a
storming
hard
yesterday,
rain.
dude. Yeah, we had some storming yesterday. There's no doubt about that.
So, yeah, that other than that, you know what you need to do when it rains, but we never seem to do it.
The Dolphins, they are on the practice field today. Omar Kelly tweets out that Greg Dulcich is running routes, but he's not being thrown the ball because he has a banged up finger. So that's we know what the injury is. I guess he's got a messed up hand.
Really? Not for nothing. Not for nothing. If your primary job at your workplace is, say, I don't know, catching the football, what good is a route without the ball?
I don't know. Mental reps.
I'm just gonna throw it. Mental reps.
You're not a mental reps guy? They always say mental reps.
Is a mental rep don't get you that check?
Oh.
He gonna say, it's like, what if Tyler had said, I didn't play, but mentally I was scoring 25 a night. Go ahead on and max me out.
I probably think that's exactly what he thought during Bam's 83-point game. Mentally, I did that too.
Hey, I get it. I understand it. But to say, like, to report it like that, right, doesn't help. Just say he's running on the side. He ain't practicing.
Dave Furones says that Austin Jackson back at the Dolphins practice and participating in some individual drill, in some indie. Let's see if he does some team drills. So I guess he's back out on the field.
For the life of me, and Vlad, look, I know people get hurt, people get banged up. That doesn't frustrate me. You know what frustrates me? You've been playing football for 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days.
It's gotta bother you, Leroy.
You're gonna be playing football for 6 or 7 months. We get you warmed up to football and you get hurt. Not even playing football. Warmed up to football.
Yep.
This gotta bother the older. The older
generation.
No,
this has gotta bother them because it's like they step on the grass and soft tissue injury. Just stepping on the grass while these guys are getting blasted every practice.
Yeah. It doesn't upset me like here. It doesn't upset me that guys get hurt. It's more or less when they get hurt. In all the years I played football at every level, I never got hurt in practice or in camp. It was either a game, only a game, right? Because the game part of it, you suck it up for the game. What I can't understand is, dude, you've been playing football for 12 seconds this year. And you pulling up lame. Same thing with Tua. What the hell you been doing all offseason? Getting ready for this? For back tight?
He was in full pads, so maybe he'll be back.
Who?
Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson?
Yep.
I mean,
So hopefully.
at least, listen. Say what you want about Joel Embiid and his fragile ass body. It's usually during the game.
Yes.
Like
But-
he don't show up for basketball hurt.
Probably get injured less if he'd stop falling on the ground.
Like the problem with Tyler is it bothers me when you have players and you go, when did they get hurt?
You guys see Jalen Brown yesterday getting introduced?
He get booed?
No. He didn't get booed. He was.
When is Giannis throwing the first pitch?
When is Giannis throwing a first pitch at a Marlins game?
Yeah.
Greek Heritage Night.
They better come up with a Greek heritage night then.
I don't know. Probably, if I had to guess, I would say sometime in September because I think he's probably in Greece right now.
Right.
I'm just saying, you would think everybody's bringing in their big athlete to throw the first pitch, and we haven't had Giannis throw the first pitch yet.
Maybe he saw what happened to Malik Willis, and he goes, "You know what? Not for me." You know.
What about Tim Hardaway Jr.? Bobby?
He might have done it already.
What about Bobby Portis? Wait, if Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing it, then Giannis should do it.
He might have done it already. I don't know.
But you know what?
Shit that.
Is South Florida more excited? I get you're excited about Giannis, but something to have Hardaway Jr. in the city.
Yeah.
Hits a little different, right?
It's really cool. Yeah.
Right.
It's
so
really cool.
Him throwing out the first pitch, I think would almost seem cooler, even though Giannis is the bigger star.
He's down here. I know he's down here because him and Wiggins work out right by the stadium, or right by the arena. So I think I'm sure that wouldn't be a hard one.
Right.
Do it the Hardaway.
Dude, this is really bothering me. I'm like, I think this is gonna get me all day.
Why are you bothered? What's wrong?
The boo-boos, and we just start like I love the way they all come in talking about how hard they worked in the summer and how he was here every day for OTAs, and then he go out on the field and touch the grass, and now he got soft tissue injury.
We don't know.
How is that possible?
We don't know what the injury was, so I don't know.
Austin Jackson,
it's probably a good bet. You're probably right, but I don't know what it was.
I don't understand how we played more football, more physical, and if a guy missed a game, you know what you thought? I hope it's not long term, because you knew he was probably hurt. Now, when you say a guy's out, we're going to hold him out for the next game, you have no idea how serious the injury is because.
I'll tell you who deserves a shout out, by the way. I'm watching some of these Beck highlights. I'll tell you who deserves a big time shout out. Jacoby Brissett, dude. First of all, they said I didn't know he didn't have an agent, so he did that all himself, that holding, to get that $10 million bump. And based on how Carson Beck played yesterday, probably smart that you got that raise, dude, because I don't know how much longer he's going to play football for that team.
I think for a lot of people in Miami, that would be one of the biggest upsets in life. That Carson Beck goes on to have to start his rookie year.
Yeah.
Right? Because the way they feel about him. And again,
LaFleur's gonna that young LaFleur is gonna put him out there at one point.
Right.
He can't help himself.
It's also preseason. We do this every preseason with a couple of players.
Oh, dude, Skylar Thompson, shout out.
You know there was no starters that were playing yesterday, right?
Oh
right.
Yeah, dude. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
He had all the time in the world.
But I do believe that as fans, and I have to bite my tongue sometimes. When you see a guy playing and he's banged up, but you don't give him, if he screws up, you don't give him credit for going out there and giving you what he has. But if he don't play, you say 75% is good enough. 75, it really isn't. It really isn't. It would have
driven you nuts because the Panthers yesterday, they said, I think Collinsworth said they sat their top 7 linemen.
Oh my goodness! and they still scored 33 points.
Yeah, dude. Because that was with Kenny Pickett back there. He was getting hit, but Haynes King can run.
Kenny Pickett. Oh my goodness! Like, you cannot be a quarterback and your claim to fame is, one, pissing the most feared man in the NFL, and 2, having tiny hands.
Number one was Mason Rudolph.
Oh, sorry, Mason Rudolph. I'm sorry. Kenny Pickett was out and Mason Rudolph was playing.
No, he was I think he was post Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett was post Mason Rudolph, and then they went back to Mason Rudolph because Mason Rudolph had a stint in Tennessee.
Oh crap! I'm all messed up.
It's okay. Backup quarterbacks intangibles, dude. They get shuffled around.
Yeah, but hey, Arizona might have the most expensive backup, huh? No, never mind.
Depends how much you count to as money.
No. But he's going to
Deshaun
start.
Watson?
Deshaun Watson, yes. I forgot. How could I forget about the Browns? That's what I wanted. I long for the opportunity to talk about that every day.
I'm sorry.
No,
that's a brutal situation over there.
Can't
Dude.
do it.
It's brutal.
But the worst thing is I don't blame the organization for doing it.
Right.
But it doesn't mean it's any less excruciating to have to watch.
Well, I definitely have a lot of Brown stuff in my For You because I just happen to look at a lot of it for you, and I just want to bring stuff up. And it's the saddest Twitter coverage I've ever seen in my life because, like, they're literally having a QB tracker every day, Vlad, of the QB battle between Gabriel and Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. Like, there's statistics. I'm like, who's keeping these stats?
It's crazy.
Hey, stock up, stock down. I feel the same way about stock up, stock down.
Not the same.
Yes, it is.
Not the same. Stock up, stock downs. Stock up, stock downs. A little generalities. It's not stats. They have a table and everything.
I mean, when you talk about a guy stock up because he made 2 plays in 7-on-7, yeah, that's samesies to me. Like it doesn't like. The problem is this: a quarterback's success is determined on these things. How quick can you get the information and make adjustments and make plays, right? Quarterbacks who hold the ball too long piss off half your team because, especially your offensive linemen, right? Quarterbacks who run around too much can piss off wide receivers when they run routes and the route was open and the quarterback wasn't even looking. So how fast do you process that information? How fast do you can you get your offense to the line of scrimmage and lined up so you have more time to evaluate the situation? That's sometimes hard. And keep in mind, Shedeur has never had to do that. So whatever you're watching in Browns camp right now doesn't matter if we get into game situations and he can't process it in a timely manner.
Look at this sickness. Look at this. ESPN Cleveland's QB tracker.
Oh my goodness.
That is
Green.
I don't know who Green is.
Dude, can I just tell you, if you getting tracked and you 0 for 0 for 0 for 0 in camp,
you're not getting reps.
Wait,
you're not getting reps. No reps. The only reps he getting is pat and go. That's basically warm up.
What if they score touchdowns on rushing plays?
Dude.
I'm just saying.
Dude. Like, man, he got to be bored. He just out there. He might as well put some suntan lotion on.
Dude, I can't wait for stock up, stock down every day.
Really?
Yeah,
that's,
dude.
All right.
You don't love it, Vlad? Are you checking in? What are the Jets doing? The Jets, you're not excited with what they're because you guys had a fun draft. You don't get the goosies for seeing what the Cam news is.
Of course, you love to hear the stories about the rookies coming in and the guys coming in their second year.
I like that, Vlad. I read up on all that for all my teams.
I do read that, especially the line. Like you always want to hear that your offensive linemen, if they're a first round pick, if they're doing well. So like when you hear down here, when you hear Patrick Paul still mauling people, you're happy. You want to hear Jonah improve.
Jonah, they've said number good things about Jonah.
So then you're happy. That excites.
Yeah, but that's different than stock up, stock down.
No, well, it's sort of a stock up because it's sort of a stock up, but you want to hear it as they're improving.
Right. I don't want to hear play by play with no pads.
But for Tobin and everybody else, they want to hear stock up so that they could talk That's all it is that they can talk.
You know how many camp and mini camp Hall of Famers we see only to get the first sign of contact. And I remember one time we was in Minnesota and this dude was balling all summer. And we practiced against the Saints, and he went across the middle, and the safety just yelled, "Ah!" Right?
What?
He just yelled.
How about Alex Rodriguez?
Yeah, and he just did this right here. And we get the film, and he go, "I don't even know who that is. Who is that? That's not the guy we saw all summer." Yeah, and then we in the back going, that contact make you do crazy things.
Speaking of wide receivers, there was an exciting little news thing that happened at the end of Joe's show today, and we'll tell you about that coming up next.
The Tobin
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Odyssey Stars and Strings is back. Enjoy an acoustic evening of songs and stories from some of country music's biggest stars, including Lee Brice, Kane Brown, Brantley Gilbert, and more at Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. It is Thursday, November 12th, and tickets go on sale today. You get that pre-sale, you get that discount if you guys want to get in on the ground floor with Stars and Strings. Get all the details at starsandstrings.com. And Stars and Strings supports Folds of Honor. So check that on out. The Miami Dolphins, they got practice today. Another running back got paid yesterday, Jahmyr Gibbs. He got a 3-year, $67.5 million deal that could be worth up to $75.75 million, 51.5 guaranteed, according to Adam Schefter.
Hey,
Wow.
the smartest thing the Dolphins did was sign Achane first.
Not kidding. No doubt.
Because, like, you're only going to get measured by what other guys at your position do, especially have the skill set you have. And when you look at the guys that just signed, they all got paid like they're unique.
Yep. Lot
Running
of
backs are
money.
getting paid.
They
Running
are,
backs
dude.
Getting paid like
Not-
mid-level quarterback money.
Hey, those running backs, keep in mind, like when you see the skill set, they all have the same skill set.
But they are getting, like, I think that they were past, I think everybody's realizing, like, it is probably one of the safer investments because the money's not crazy. I mean, the wide receiver money's insane right now. And what do they touch the ball?
Especially
6
you got
times a game?
Quarterback got to throw it to him.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and so, like, the running back will touch it, what, 25?
20
like,
to 25 times, if not more, a couple of times a year.
running
But
back
it's
feels,
just
it
who
feels
has-
back.
But no. I would say it's the uniqueness of those guys. The guys we talk about are all in the same class of running back. Achane, Jahmyr Gibbs, Taylor, Bijan, Christian McCaffrey. They all are unique in that how they do stuff. You see what I'm saying? How they play the position separates them from the Derrick Henrys, the Saquons, they're just different.
But those guys got paid too. So I think, like, I do
But
think that.
not like these guys.
No, it's the
They got
next
paid
up.
first.
Yeah, I got you.
You know,
I just said-
Saquon. I'm saying Saquon, Derrick Henry. Remember, like it was 2-3 years ago. They were
everybody
no,
wanted
but they
that.
had it. There was a running back there was a running back committee that saying, running back lives matter. Like they wanted to get paid, and then they finally did. Then Saquon, Derrick Henry, they got paid. Then they had those extraordinary seasons.
But what are they having? Like they only get like 14.
Who? Saquon's
Saquon,
making 20.
he make it 20?
Yeah.
Little sweetener.
Report from Dolphins camp. David Furones. Malik Willis hit Caleb Douglas wide open deep. Goosies. Awesome. Love it.
Can I
Was
just
somebody
throw a little? Can I just
Love it.
throw? Can I throw a little something into wide receiver quarterback
Huh?
passes?
Yeah, sure.
The worst pass in football
Hmm?
is the overthrow. Here's why. If you throw it to where a receiver can get there, he adjusts to the ball. So when somebody says, oh, he threw it and hit him in stride, the receiver's adjusting to that, whether speeding up or slowing down to catch it that way.
Well, he didn't say that he hit him in stride. He just
No.
said he hit him wide open deep. I guess he beat Jason Marshall, according to Travis Wingfield.
Jason Marshall.
Jason Marshall could play. We'll see. I don't know who that other corner is going to be outside of Chris Johnson. It's
I
gonna be
would
him or
say
Juju Brents.
I would say they're sitting in the meeting room right now saying these words.
Hmm.
Without knowing what our situation is at corner, we better make sure that either our game plan or our people get to the quarterback. Simple as that.
Caleb Douglas having a nice camp though. He seems like every couple of days he's got some big play. Now,
You think
guys-
this team will look better just if everybody plays every game?
yes.
You know what I mean? Because
For sure.
like what has hurt this team in the last few years is it seems like after game 2 they're scrambling for players and where to play them. And now you're playing the whole season that way.
I mean, for sure. I mean, last year was obviously the last couple of years have been disasters, but those are all older teams. Like this is a very young team.
I got you.
Very young team. But did you guys hear Joe Rose? Did you hear him flat on the way in talk about?
No. What's going on?
He was talking about right in front of him, I guess, from the broadcast booth. He was like, hey, look at that out there working out. He goes, Chris. He wouldn't say Chris Bell by name, but he's like, that Louisville wide receiver. He goes, he looks good. And then all of a sudden, Joe, who you got to trust Joe's eye, all right? Football, right? He goes, I think I'm moving his date up. He goes, I think I heard November. He goes, maybe sooner. And I was like, eye medical test? I love an eye medical test.
No.
That to me is a classic case of
eye medical test.
I love an eye medical test.
Dude.
Joe Rose looking at him and saying, I'm moving up his date. Very exciting. Very exciting for Chris Bell.
Are you serious?
Wait, Leroy. I have one question to ask Tobin before you rip him. What medical field did Joe Rose study in?
Football.
Can I just say this?
Is he a doctor?
Hey.
I don't think so, dude. I mean, he advertises for like 6 of them, so I don't know which.
When my brace comes off and I come to work,
yep,
you'll be like, "Oh, you're healthy." I still got another 2 months before I could golf.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, even though I may look good,
You're gonna get back faster,
huh?
You look like a science beater. You're gonna get back faster.
I'm gonna get back when I'm healthy.
Right, beating science.
No, it's not beating science. Listen, here's what I would say. Those numbers come from the average person. A doctor doesn't only just do surgery for athletes. He does surgery for everyone. And so those numbers kind of take everyone into account. The other thing is, when you go in there, you don't really know what or how bad the injury is until you get in there and repair it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's different levels. There's full tears, there's partial tears. You might have had to do some cleanup. You might have had to, snip the meniscus, like all kinds of things that.
I don't like that.
Huh?
I don't like that.
What?
The term "snip the meniscus." I just
if you don't and it flaps, that hurts.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I don't like it. I don't like the term. Can we say something else?
Well, the problem is that you've never experienced any of these injuries.
Oh,
yet you trying to determine who beating science.
I'm not. First of all, hold on.
I'm not listening to Joe.
Hold on, dude. I'm not determining it. Joe Rose is telling. He goes, I think I'm moving up his date.
Joe said what you wanted to hear.
I didn't know he was going to say it. I was just listening to the show.
Okay, fine. I'm going to tell you. He may or may not. That's all going to be based on what they had to do and listen, when you injure a knee, you are running full speed straight ahead and it looks awesome. Then when you start doing the crazy 8 around the cone, then you're like, ding, 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 and you're like, oh, he's got time. So just because Joe saw him running a straight line.
You don't know that he saw him. No, he's been cutting. Hafley said today, Chris Bell is progressing nicely. You saw him run yesterday. He's accelerating, decelerating. He's able to cut. I think that's a credit to Chris and how hard he's worked. He did add, we want to be certain that he's in ready so he does not have setbacks early in his career.
Thank you. Somebody speaking with some sense.
He said that he wouldn't call him day to day or week to week. He wouldn't put a definitive time on it.
You know why? Because you don't know. Like, that's a serious injury. Like, for people to say, oh, he's going to come back sooner or he's going to come back. Like, here's what they're doing. They're trying to get him to the level in rehab where when he gets up the next day, he's not sore. So they're not going to push it, right? And so each day they add a little bit and they might not add something else for like a week or two. You don't want to push it to the level where you get some swelling or soreness because it serves no purpose. I'm like, why?
I don't know why you're getting mad at me for something Joe Rose said.
I want to punch myself in the junk.
This is not, Vlad, am I out of line here? Like Joe Rose, if he's seeing him out there, boots on the ground, I'm supposed to just dismiss it?
No, you're not. You're not, because you're not. Joe Rose is not the only person who's been mentioning what they've seen in camp.
And I'm telling you, seeing somebody run.
But you're not a doctor. So until the trainers say,
you know what the problem is, Vlad? Like they see people running, and we all do this. You see somebody running or doing something, you're like, oh, he's not that far. That's not football.
What?
That's running. It's Tobin. There's a big difference in running and doing train moves and time moves and cut here and go there, and then reaction. Reaction is what gets you blowed up. Reaction is what gets you to your setback. So relax. He's coming along nicely, but there's no rush.
All right. Don't get excited.
I get it. I don't
Listen
know how
to Joe.
people say I'm boxed in. Like all these injuries I'm talking about, I had.
Well, there's no debate here.
It cost me a lot of money coming back too soon from a knee injury. Because I was running in a straight line. Everybody thought I was okay. I went out, played running back, and then it was like I was like, I couldn't even cut.
I don't like that.
Next thing you know, my year was bad. I was sore after the season was over with, and they said, pay cut.
Pay cut?
Right.
No.
So, like, yeah, man, like, he's young. You want him coming in not having to fight an uphill battle with it, a serious injury. So I don't care how good he looks. Set a date that you know he's going to be healthy for, and then talk to him, everybody then. Don't try to rush the process. I feel great. No, man. Reactions on Sunday are different than reactions outside a Baptist Health building.
Ooh, you know what I'm looking at? Maybe after the bye week. It would be the 25th of October at New York.
I don't know if you want to play at MetLife.
Again,
coming back.
Good point. Good point, Vlad. Good point. Let's take it back a week. Let's have him. Move it. Yeah, you know what? Let's start in November, and he can go up against the adulterer.
I would also say this. I'm willing to put anything on. His first game will be on grass. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm trying to see like all the games that they have. And a lot of turf games this year.
Listen. That's all you need is to cut on that turf and get locked up.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then everybody. And wait, and Vlad,
MetLife turf.
Who you think is going to be the first one to say, why did they bring him back so soon?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just going off what Joe Rose said. Why are you mad at me?
Joe Rose?
The fact that you answered Tobin lets it be known that it was you, that you would be the first person.
Right.
He just said who. He just asked the question
to me.
But you answered yourself. So, yeah, it would be you.
I don't understand why everybody says I'm a yum yucker. I'm just trying to tell you how it is. Like the reality of these situations, because guess what? Once you see him on the field, nobody's going to remember that injury. They go, why he ain't balling?
Right. That's true.
So, and I've said this to you for years, Tobin. The only regret I have in football is I fought like hell to get back and got graded on it and almost lost my job over it. So I would never suggest that anybody try to, when you're healthy, you're healthy. Simple as that. If you're not, don't play, because guess what? Somebody upstairs is grading you.
We'll take a break. Get you caught up with your headlines. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Get to our headlines. Those are brought to you by Doral Kia. Miami at a Domino's game. You'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. The Marlins, they got swept by the Braves. Yikes. Try and bounce back tonight against the Los Angeles Angels at 7:10. Tyler Phillips is on the hill for the Fish. So, good luck, boys. You guys see this new Purdue athletic director? Leroy?
Have I seen the new Purdue athletic?
Yeah. Did you see his opening?
That he's talking?
Yeah. Did you see his presser yesterday, Vlad?
Yeah, he's talking hella trash.
Well,
a lot of trash.
He gets
not even the football coach, but the whole athletic director.
Yep.
When do athletic directors talk trash?
Yep.
Every recruit, every current student athlete will hear this message repeatedly. We are here to win championships. If you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana.
Didn't they just win the national football the college football title? That was his way to get the
That's what you say last year.
I got no support for that athletic.
That's your in-state. That's your in-state rival, who just won the national championship. If you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana. But they won.
Who did he run this speech by?
Nobody.
I don't know.
He's athletic director.
Because if you were running this speech by anyone, that part might have been you might want to take that out.
You want me to tell you, Vlad? That's somebody who's not from Indiana.
But
see what I'm saying?
You're not from Indiana, Leroy, you gotta understand.
Because in Indiana, anybody from Indiana wouldn't know about that comment right there. You see what I'm saying?
Every recruit, every current student athlete will hear this message repeatedly. We are here to win championships. If you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana.
Wow.
I mean, he was being way too serious if that was a joke.
That's what I'm saying. He thought he was talking like hella big man stuff, and he wasn't.
Vlad. First of all, the athletic director, especially if he just got the gig.
Yep.
He don't want nobody writing for him. He want to be the man. He the big dog now.
He was the athletic director at Rice for the last 3 years.
Well, that's why.
So he would know that Indiana just won the national title, and what he said was idiotic. Therefore, if I'm a Purdue Boilermaker, I'm not supporting this athletic director.
That's rough.
That is
out
rough.
the gate. You get it. Out the gate. You already got a -1.
Out the gate, you looking at all your football players like
-1.
If they let me in, I'm gone.
How do you go? How your athletic director don't know who are the champions of your sports?
Hey, even Michigan and Ohio State don't do stuff like that, right?
That's the roughest intro press conference since the dude who goes, "We're UCLA, we're in LA," like that's. Woof. He was born in, how do you say this, Leroy? Eunice, Louisiana?
I think it's just Eunice.
Eunice, Louisiana, and he was raised in Basile, Louisiana. He went to Northwestern State University in.
Well, that would explain a lot. Because keep in mind, down south they talk trash no matter what, but they don't do that up north.
Nachatito Chase, Louisiana.
Whatever
the hell it is, I don't know.
Is it Nakatash?
Dan.
Dan Day. He was.
If I see it, I can pronounce it.
He was a walk-on for their football team as a long snapper.
He's a walk-on. He's a walk-on for athletic director. He just walked on to Purdue athletic director. Put me in, coach. I'm a big talker.
And he was on track and field as a javelin thrower. Oh, he threw a javelin, all right back to himself.
Dude.
Gene Katie's rolling his grave right now listening to this.
Even with that hair?
Even with that toupee. It's on the other side.
On the other side.
Wow. That's something.
Hey, man, like,
Too much.
hey, what's great about this is these are the people that get on athletes for talking trash.
Oh, mind you, you forgot to add one important thing. The last 2 games that Indiana Purdue has played, I think Indiana's averaged 66 points, while Purdue's only averaged 1.5.
Yikes.
So they got a field goal out of it.
They got a field goal in the last 2 games that they played against Indiana.
That's tough.
And he's talking
Hey,
trash
I tell you who got something to say about that nonsense. Rob Wilson.
Man.
I played against him when he was in Purdue.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, you know that's quarterback you, right?
Hmm?
I think they have more touchdowns in the league than any other school.
Drew Brees was all over the place
Brees.
yesterday.
And let me see, unless it changed, but I know I did this a couple of years ago.
Wild, man. Anyway, tough debut for him, for old McClelland. Needs to tighten that up a little bit. Also, Conor McGregor. He officially had his knee surgery, so he's on the way to beating science. Here was his message yesterday, discussing getting his leg cut.
What's up, folks? The Mac is back, baby. My knee is repaired. Surgery was a success. And I'm on the road to recovery. That should tell you all you need to know about my mindset. Straight into surgery, knee repaired, and on the road. Let's go. I want to give a shout out to Dominic Cruz, who returned from multiple ACLs to recapture his bantamweight crown. George St. Pierre had multiple ACLs. Don't know whether he returned after his second ACL. However, he's doing backflips and his movement is still stellar. Other notables in other sports, NFL, Tom Brady done it. Aaron Peters done it.
That's understandable.
These are my motivation here, especially the fighting boys. You Cruz.
Did he call Adrian Peterson Aaron Peters?
Yeah.
He definitely was told, hey, Connor, we got a guy for you. He goes, oh, yeah? Who was the fastest? Adrian Peterson. He goes, got it. Nailed it for this video, guys.
Yeah. Unstoppable, baby. My mindset is unstoppable, unbreakable.
Is that a credit card on the table?
I'm going to do something about this hair. I'm not sure just what yet. Stay chill, folks. Yeah, I love you all. Mac Energy is available now on Amazon. Forge Irish Stout if you're having a social one. Enjoy yourself out there, folks.
Cottonmouth.
Thank you, God. Thank you so much, God.
That was a breath of fresh air.
Wow.
Jeez.
All right, well, Adrian Peterson, just know that Aaron Peters is motivating Conor McGregor.
I don't know who Aaron Peters. I was like, wait, did Aaron Donald and Marcus Peters have a child together? What the hell?
Jeez.
Dominic Cruz did come back from a second ACL. However, what's crazy about it is Dominic Cruz, that was 10 years ago, and Dominic Cruz was like 31, dude. You're closer to Dominic Cruz's age now. I don't know if that's going to work out.
And by the way, if I'm enjoying my recovery in California by palm trees and everything, I'm not on no road. I'm not really on the road to recovery. I'm on the road to relaxing.
He doesn't seem like, he's like, you guys can see my dedication. I'm like, you're on a pool lounge.
That's what I'm saying.
You look like you're having the greatest time ever. I continue to say, why does he want to fight? I don't even understand it. You know, I mean, listen, fighters burn through their money, so maybe he's broke, but I don't, we don't get those reports about something, but I just wonder, like, why does he want to come back? It feels like this is all just a road to see if he can get one Netflix bag. That's what it seems like. But I mean, geez, that was so rough. One kick and it was over. And it even, like, he hit nothing. Nothing. Wild, dude. Pretty crazy. The Mac is back, though. Anyway, weather update. We'll give you that here. It's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Have a leaky roof? Take action now. Get your free estimate. Call 954-968-8155. Currently in Miami, 87 degrees and cloudy. Looks like some rain later on this afternoon. So, hey, it's kind of been the routine at this point. You guys get it. 75% humidity. Soupy. Take a break. We're back with more after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Happy to be with you here on a Vice Shirt Friday. Hope everybody is having. Oh, they got the bomb now up. All right, look at this, Caleb Douglas. He's something, dude. Goosies on top of goosies. Who says the Finns don't have receivers, dude? You're making moves happen. Very exciting.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, dude. Actually, yeah.
I get more excited when I see it in a game, any kind of game.
Yeah, that's kind of your default, though. But I don't know. See, I never understand this. You say you're happy football's here, and then we can't get excited until the real football starts. So
no, I didn't say that.
Here, you're not excited football.
I didn't say that. I have a hard time saying what somebody is going to be or what they can do when there's no contact in the sport that's contact. It's like doing something when you can get hit separates you from other people playing your position, right? Going across the middle in 7-on-7 is a lot different than going across the middle in a football game in any capacity. And that's what determines whether you can do that job, right? A running back that can't break tackles. You don't see that until you see an actual game. And for us to sit here and take positions that your success relies on how well you play with contact and determine who's having a good day, no, I'm not.
Yeah, but the day is the day. Like, that's the thing, is you can only win what you can win right now.
It doesn't mean anything is my point.
I never said it meant anything. I just said it's goosies galore. What's the problem?
Then that must mean it means something.
Unless
you're just a loose goose floozy, and every time you feel a little something in your belly, you put goosies on it.
You're a gooseless floozy. Like, you just love being gooseless.
I'm gonna keep it real goosies.
You need some goose blue chew is what you need.
I'm keeping it real.
No, you're not keeping it real.
I am keeping it real. I'm telling folks that, yeah, great to see him doing it. Do it when you can get hit. Know how many Hall of Famers we met in camp and in the summer, and then the first preseason game when somebody got knocked out before them, not even them. When they went across the middle, they were like,
but then you're going to move the goalpost, because if he does it in the preseason game, you're going to say, it's
That's not
preseason.
true. If you can get knocked out.
It's 100% true.
No. All right. Okay.
I like two old people calling each other floozies.
It's just crazy.
He's the only floozy. He's the only floozy.
I'm not a floozy.
You get good, dude. You got gooses galore for football players in a big, mean physical sport running around in shorts. Gooses galore, dude. Gooses galore.
Jeff Hafley said today was going to be the hardest practice of summer.
Are they in pads?
Yes.
Okay. Can wide receiver get chicken winged or something when they go across the middle?
I don't know what the rules are. I don't know.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Right now, I'm just seeing him run past everybody willy-nilly because
you do realize that that is a big thing with wide receivers. Like being able to catch the ball when you can get knocked out. I'm not making stuff up.
I get you. I get you. I understand.
And then people say, but he was so good during camp.
Oh man, I tell you, I had such an awkward interaction when we went to that Tyreek Hill gala when we were hosting it, Vlad. Because
besides me trying to make it awkward.
No, I'm not even talking about that. Well, it was after the gala was over, and you were hobnobbing with Wes Welker, and Leroy's sitting here and he's hobnobbing, and so I'm stuck there while he's hobnobbing with Wes Welker. I'm stuck there at a table with Eric Ezukanma, and I was just like, "Hey man, loved you in the preseason."
Oh my goodness. Wait, who was he the one wearing the net shirt?
I don't remember if that was him
wearing somebody was wearing that.
I don't remember if that was Ezukanma or Cedric Wilson. It was one of the two of them.
Yeah,
but I just had nothing to say to Eric Ezukanma at the time. I was like, man, because he didn't play in the regular season. He got like a neck injury.
So he's just happy to be invited to something that Tyreek is hosting.
So I'm just like, I loved you in the preseason. I was like, why did I say that to him?
Because you feel like you have to say something.
I felt like I had to say something because you were sitting there hobnobbing with Wes Welker. I'm not gonna butt in and be like, "Oh, hey, Wes." I don't know.
I don't know why you.
I didn't feel.
You know what? You wasn't size shaming Wes Welker.
Vlad,
Leroy wasn't size shaming.
This is the problem with Tobin.
What's that?
On the air, like he will go at me like a gorilla on a cupcake, right? But when we're out in public, when I'm trying to include him in my guy.
No, you didn't try to include me. You were off doing your own thing with Wes Welker. I was going to let you do your thing with Wes Welker.
But I'm just saying, he make it sound like he can't approach. I'm unapproachable or something like that. I'm like, you're my guy.
Let me ask you guys this question then.
What's up?
When one person is dealing with the other person's, strong point, does the person get kind of like, left behind?
No,
because
I try not to.
When Tobin is talking to MMA fighters and boxers, do you feel left out?
No, I kind of know some of the guys.
Okay. So
Right.
when you're talking to football players, does Tobin feel left out?
He does it with everything, dude.
No, that's not true.
You do.
I don't do that with everything. I just didn't
when
feel.
when we went to the Hard Rock and this dude was talking to me, I was like, Totes, this guy want to fly us to Monaco, right? It was like, yeah, I tried. Like,
Why would I go talk to the guy from Monaco?
Huh?
Why would I go talk to the?
Well, you
He has
go
an
to
accent.
Monaco.
Does he have an accent?
I don't want to go to Monaco.
He went to Michigan.
That's how it happened with the guys in Vegas, though. That was fun.
Yeah, dude, just randos.
Okay, but the guy from Monaco is not the it's not Wes Welker. I was just like, look at Leroy hobnobbing with Wes
But
Welker.
again, you understand he was there.
Wait a
wait,
minute.
you understand
How many
that-
times did Leroy, hobnob with Wes Welker? This is like the 4th time you've mentioned this.
It's the same. Well, because I know him.
I'm just mentioning it because Eric Ezukama was preseason king. Like, he was the best in the preseason. And
Right.
then he never did anything in the regular season.
Right. And so wait, Vlad. So my question is, him knowing this, why does he get so offended when I try to temper his enthusiasm?
New
When
class.
he has, and then he tells a story of exactly what I'm talking about.
New class, dude. This isn't
No, you talking about preseason Hall of Fame, right? And then we get in the regular season where, guys gonna light you up and take the L.
I guess
Like, I've had many a times where a safety told a wide receiver, I'm gonna take the 15 yards on this one. Come on in here if you want.
I get you. Well, I mean, but let's be real. Like, it's not quite the same as it used to be in your day.
It's not, but I
It's
know to
not
make a
as
point.
physical.
Listen, I don't have to knock you out. Sometimes I can knock your friend out and everybody else gonna go in there chicken winging. You see what I'm saying?
I think the difference.
One 15-yard penalty could shake your whole offense.
But I think the difference here with this Dolphins team is
Right.
these guys are gonna play, dude. Like, look at this core.
I
they're gonna get their chances. Whether they're good or not, I don't know. But they're gonna get a
I'm
chance.
not questioning whether they're gonna play. I'm not even questioning whether they're gonna be any good. I'm just saying to you is it's hard for anybody watching that practice to determine when they hitting for real if he's still gonna go in there that strong.
I don't know. Pretty tall.
Yo, you know what? Lay off the Leroy slander. Just because Leroy played the game and knows what he's talking about and is trying to temper you guys for, your results.
They don't want to know. They want to know. They don't want to know.
No, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you why. Fans just want to be either happy or angry. So the fact is, before the season starts, they want to have that, 4-lettered word that Tobin loves going to see his plug for, the hope. You know what I'm saying? So they want that hopium.
That hope.
And then when reality sets in, then they want to be angry. And then they want to say they want things to happen.
You say I'm a killjoy every football season. No, I'm not. You just mad because the Dolphins have been boo-boo. Right? That ain't got nothing to do with Leroy. You mad at Leroy for calling it out.
Yeah, but
you're mad at Leroy for keeping your reality in check. I'm not trying to ruin nobody's fun, but what's even worse than having fun and hope? It's hoping for something that ain't possible. It's hoping for something that you never should have been hoping for. We have no idea what this team's going to look like. We have no idea how this team's going to play. But that's what makes it exciting, because you have a lot of young players, and we've seen in recent history that if it all works out, you can build something for not just this year, but in the future if half of these guys hit.
Yeah, well, that's why I think, but that's the thing is we've been told going into this, everybody's saying basically nationally, one of the biggest stories is the Dolphins have the worst wide receivers we're ever going to see.
That's because they've never seen them play. That's it.
But that's why I'm excited. I'm like, this kid's flashing, because we've been doing a lot of Chris Bell and excited about Chris Bell, but Caleb Douglas is a 3rd-round pick too. Like, he may pop. He may pop.
He may. But again, like, I'm gonna just tell you, and this was like, no matter how hard I ran, right? No matter how much it didn't bother me, I'm gonna say this. That first hit, when you realize it come from somebody that's 255 and run the same speed as you, hits a little different than that 230-pound guy from Purdue.
I'm pretty sure it was Jackie Chan who says, you can't hit what you can't catch.
I wasn't
You
running away
tried.
from nobody. Dude. Like, what?
No.
-1.
What are we doing?
Did he not say that? Is that not his quote?
No.
Is that Muhammad Ali?
No.
You're confusing Jackie Chan. Wait, what are you doing?
Who said?
Leroy, we want fun. But let at least have, listen, I'm not saying you can't have fun. Like, why does everybody think because I say you guys are wrong for thinking that way that I'm trying to take a dump on your parade? That's not it at all. But I've never seen a fan base or a friend that get more disappointed for something that never had a chance of happening because you were hoping for something that wasn't realistic.
I didn't. I misquoted Jackie Chan.
Dude.
I'm sorry. It was Muhammad Ali.
You understand what I'm saying?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. His hands can't hit what his eyes can't see, which
Sweet.
people have often adapted to. You can't hit what you can't catch.
Time out.
-1.
You,
A boxer
the
guy.
boxing purist,
Yep.
Put something on Jackie Chan.
confused 6'5", Louisville, out of Louisville, Kentucky, the former Cassius Clay.
Yep.
World-renowned Muhammad Ali for a 5'3" Asian.
So maybe Jackie Chan said it in Rush Hour.
It would be closer to Chris Tucker might have said it.
Might have been close. Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been Chris Tucker.
You're confusing Muhammad Ali with Jackie Chan.
First of all, like, you do realize that half of that movie was Chris Tucker not understanding Jackie Chan.
Yeah, of course.
So the fact that you were able to pull a whole phrase out when the whole gist of the movie was what? is amazing. And that wasn't a short quote either.
No, it wasn't. I mean, listen, Muhammad Ali, he always did the poems. That's why I didn't just think of it as a singular quote.
This is why we can't have serious football conversations. Right? Because here, understand, I've been doing this radio thing long enough to know that how miserable fans are going to be and want to fire everybody if they lose the first couple of games and he was terrible. He was this. Why we have him? Why is this? Why is that? But when I said be careful before the season starts and temper your enthusiasm, right? Because nobody knows what could happen, you say I'm a yum yucker.
Trying to see the most famous Jackie Chan quotes, and he doesn't really have a lot of them.
Because nobody can understand them.
Whoa! Hey, good God! What is it good for?
That's a great scene.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah. That's it.
Jackie Chan's most famous quote is, "I never wanted to be the next Bruce Lee. I wanted to be the first Jackie Chan."
I never remember him saying that.
I don't remember him saying that either. I know that Bruce Lee said, "Be water."
You sure it's Bruce Lee?
I'm pretty sure that's Bruce Lee.
You sure now?
I'm pretty sure that's Bruce Lee.
You just confused the greatest of all time with Jackie Chan.
Hold on.
I'm just making sure now.
Yeah, be like water. That was Bruce Lee. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless like water. You put it into a cup, become the cup. You put it into a bottle, become the bottle. You put it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Oh, you out. Tea sucks.
Tea sucks. I hate tea.
Oh my God.
Now water can flow and it can crash. Be water, my friend. That's Bruce Lee.
He said Tobin's quote, eat more, not less.
Point for Twitcher.
All right. Take a break. We're back after this.
WQAM.
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to Tickle Leroy's answer right here on FM 104.3 WQAM. Leroy, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. This weekend on the golf course, the Wyndham Championship. Does that tickle your fancy, Leroy?
It does. This is the cut down day.
My
last tournament before the playoffs.
I saw the ad for that this morning on SportsCenter. Exciting.
So it's only they changed it a little bit. I think they only take the top 100, or it might be even less because there's only 3 playoff events now. Used to be 4, now it's only 3. So I think they go down to either 100 or 70. It might even be 70.
And what's the prize money for the playoff?
Each playoff, probably the winner probably gets $2+ million, and then the tour championship is $20 million.
Sheesh. Wow.
But what happens is so if you get to the playoff, you're exempt for all of next year to all of the major events.
Cool.
Top 50, now you go to like the signature events, all the majors, whatever. And then if you make the tour championship, you get carte blanche to the
10 million. Damn.
What's 10 million?
The PGA Tour FedEx Cup playoffs features a total bonus money pool of $100 million. The ultimate FedEx Cup champion at the Tour Championship takes home a $10 million first.
He used to take home 20.
From a
oh, you know why?
Let
me tell you why. It used to be 20 because you got 10 for winning the players, for winning the Tour Championship, and you got 10 for winning the tournament.
Yeah, you so damn, you get a lot of money. Regular season points leader earns a separate $10 million bonus.
Yes, so that's what it is. So you know why they did it that way? Because when you go to the Tour Championship, they used to stagger it. So whoever was leading in points got to start off more under par, right? And they staggered it that way, but they found out that most of the time Scottie Scheffler would just run away with it, or it was somebody in the top 3 or 4, the only ones that could win, because the person that was 30th started off, 10 shots behind, and you're very rarely going to catch, right? So now what they do is $10 million for the winner, but if you go into it leading the points, you get a $10 million separate. Sick. So it's still $20 million.
Wow.
Right. So if you win the Tour Championship and you win the points going into the Tour Championship, you get $20 million.
What about tonight at 7:10 from Lone Depot Park? Marlins, Angels. Tickle your fancy?
Yes.
My fancy is tickled.
That's a begrudging tickle.
I know. I know I'm gonna watch, but they frustrate me.
Aren't most tickles begrudging?
No, not really. I wasn't begrudging, but the golf, because that's
I'm saying most tickles. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
general tickles.
Yeah, just general tickles.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think of when I think it tickles my fancy, it means that I'm gonna stop what I'm doing to go watch it, and he changed my rules for me.
Well, that's because everything was just like, no, it doesn't tickle because I'm busy this weekend, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the segment.
I got you.
What about tonight in the Smart Cage? PFL Charlotte, Brian Battle against Dalton Rasta on ESPN. Does that tickle your fancy?
Would you start that up?
They call it the Smart Cage.
Why is it the Smart Cage?
It collects data as they fight. That's why they call it the Smart Cage.
So people don't do that no more.
Do what?
Collect the data.
they do in PFL.
Okay.
It's a middleweight main event.
No.
All right.
No.
I think it's a good fight.
Fancy not tickled.
I'm gonna tune in. I'll check it out.
It's not tickle your fancy.
That's fair. It's not my fancy. You're right. Not my game. What about in the Octagon tomorrow at 8 o'clock? Matisse Gamrot takes on Quillen Salkild, an Australian lightweight, in the main event. Does that tickle your fancy?
No.
Fancy not.
You might like. Listen, I'm not trying to be a, fight guru or anything like that, but I at least let to know a name in the fight.
I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gamrot trains here, but he's kind of boring. He's a bit of a he's a grappling specialist, and
that makes me mad when I watch a fight.
Very exciting,
right? When you know beforehand how it's gonna play out. Like if you haven't figured out now what type of fight Floyd Mayweather has, that's shame on you.
That's true. What about Sunday at 12:30 on ABC? The Las Vegas Aces take on the New York Liberty. Does that tickle your fancy?
Asia against that's Paige Beckers?
No, that's a Nisku. Isn't that her team?
That's Stewie. That's
Stewie's team.
Okay.
Did you see what
Dallas? Yes, Chelsea Gray.
Did you see Chelsea Gray last night? And did you see what Asia Wilson did to Caitlin Clark?
Thank you, Chelsea Gray. You hit Vlad's.
Chelsea Gray became the first player. Yeah, she became the first player in WNBA history. She hit the buzzer beater to send it to overtime, and then the buzzer beater to win it in overtime.
A double buzzer beater?
A double buzzer beater.
That means that she's super clutch.
So, Leroy, I had a 5-player parlay going. Everything was hitting. I needed 3 shots attempts from Chelsea Gray. So, clearly, I needed overtime. So
3 shot attempts or 3 makes?
No, 3 attempts. I don't care if she makes it. I just want her to shoot.
Oh, my goodness.
She hit one to take it overtime. So now I just need 2 shots. She took 1 in the overtime. They're down 2. I just say, no, I think they're down 1, actually. They're down 1. I'm just like, hey, just shoot it.
You don't even care who wins. Just shoot it.
I don't care who cares. So I'm following it on the ESPN app, and I see game. Like, I see final. So I was like, oh, man, somebody hit the 3. But they didn't say who hit the 3.
Wow.
All I am is praying it's Chelsea Gray. And then when they finally show the final play, it says Chelsea Gray. Vlad was happy. He looked at his screen. It showed all the green. His parlays hit. Chelsea Gray.
That's a good night.
And that made that 11-3 debacle with
what? I was enjoying that. What?
Like,
I didn't care.
Everybody was miserable. Vlad was all cheese.
I'm listening to their stories because that's the other thing. When it's a rain delay, these guys got to pull like material out the wazoo because you don't know how long this delay is going to be. So they're cracking jokes and everything, and I felt like I was like the 4th person in that booth. I was laughing my ass off, especially after you win some money. So Chelsea
said, Joe Dirte says, watch Caitlin. That's it for me, number 22. Yeah, she flopped hard after she got her shot.
So what happened? Did Asia blocked her shot and she flopped trying to get a call?
Yep.
And they didn't give it to her?
You can see it. She's like, yeah. Asia Wilson's all over her.
Oh, it's a loose ball. You can't flop on a loose ball.
Yeah, it was very embarrassing. Then Chelsea Gray with the dagger. Woo! Crazy.
Probably would have been better if she would have got up and got back on defense.
Yep. Would have been better, but
so Leroy has a lot of nerve critiquing others about being delusional about something that has no chance of happening, yet he believed Tua might beat or look good against a team with a winning record. First of all, that's a little bit different.
It's also very vague.
In that Tua has had success. So me assuming that he could get back to that is not a reach. Right? Also, these are the same people that say I'm yum-yucking, yet you say I'm wrong for thinking Tua's going to play well. Make up your mind. Are you a Dolphins fan or not?
Schmeathan says Caitlin Clark's nickname should be Jane Harden.
She does. She does do it. She
does.
Hey,
woo!
Hey, she does play a lot of basketball with her palms up, right?
Is he? Yeah. Is he?
Is he signed yet?
Is he ever going to sign?
I don't know.
mean,
But
now he gotta wait because he gave up what, $30 million?
Well, his case got dismissed. The gun charge case got dismissed.
were they waiting on that?
I don't know. It's just weird that.
Are we gonna have him going into a gym in China saying Colby Altman is a liar?
Oh,
That was crazy. Now, listen, basketball players got some cojones on them because they don't care. They getting all that money. They'll say anything about anybody.
I thought to myself, what if James Harden?
No.
I thought to
You
myself,
set yourself up.
I thought to myself, if James Harden would sign for the rest of the mid-level, would I take him on the Heat? And immediately my answer was no.
Why do that to yourself? You know for a fact it's gonna drive you crazy.
Nah, I couldn't do it.
If James Harden was a Miami Heat player, that would
Now
be
he is
Tobin.
now. In fairness to James Harden, he is a good assist guy.
Well, he's a
Oh,
playmaker.
yeah, I mean, listen, it would elude a lot of theoretical problems, but you're automatically signing up to not win the championship. That's what it is. It's a contract to not win the championship.
Well, couldn't Heat culture change James Harden?
No.
Or would Harden take over Heat culture?
He's gonna be at the booby trap. It's supposed to be like, where's James? Booby trap.
No, he'd be at KOD.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right
It's
now.
close?
All the owners of those
I don't
places
know.
will send his ass to Kaseya Center to go play. They're not playing around with him. They would send him back to the court to go play and then be like, after you're done, you can come and have a good time. But right now, we need your ass on the court.
This ain't Tobin's interviewing James Harden, but in his mind, he's like, fat bum. He would never win a championship.
I saw that. Did you see at I saw on Gabrielle Union's Instagram that D Wade and James Harden took a picture at Donovan Mitchell's wedding.
Oh, the Battle of the Guards. Yeah,
I thought that was funny. I thought that them taking a picture together was funny, dressed to the nines. D Wade should be like, hey, look at this. 3 rings in one picture.
By the way, that was a battle of weddings. You know that, right?
Who else was getting married?
Halliburton was getting married that same weekend.
Well, who's going to that? Pascal Siakam?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if two NBA
If they were
getting,
friends, though, if they were friends, it would have been coordinated. If they don't really hang out in the same circles, it don't matter.
cool, I get that. But what about the common friends that they have?
Where did Halliburton get married? Because Donovan got married in New York, I assume.
I don't know. Halliburton seemed like he got married in New York because he had 50 Cent performing on Run New York.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. But
Wow.
it didn't seem like any NBA players were there, probably other than his Indiana Pacers teammates. But if you looked at
As long as McConnell's there, he'll be all right.
the Coco Jones, Donovan Mitchell wedding, seemed like every NBA star was there.
Yeah, no, that one felt very star-studded. I mean, he had Bam, he had Jalen Brown, he had D Wade,
Jalen
James
Brunson.
Harden. Yeah, like it was a pretty. That was a happening wedding.
Was Tatum and Brown at this? Were they there? Because that would have been weird.
I don't think Tatum went.
Why would it have been weird?
Because Tatum and Brown haven't. I don't think they've seen each other since the trades happened. And
I would say sometimes in the midst of your issues with a team, somebody else gets sucked into it when you're really not mad at them. You're just trying to explain how you feel, right?
Yeah.
And so we look at Jalen Brown and say, well, him asking, well, why you ain't thinking about trading, the other guy? Why you not thinking about trading him when I'm the one in the last couple of years that's giving you more joy and more success? Like, that's coming from him not caring about what they think about somebody else, but it's just in how they're treating him. But it comes across as him having a knock on. You see what I mean? That's crazy.
This was him yesterday.
Jaylen, how would you characterize your relationship with Jayson over the last year, Jayson Tatum, and is that a partnership you both wanted to continue before the trade?
We won a championship together. So anybody that you win a championship, you would think like that's what, a brotherhood or a lifelong legacy would entail. Obviously, there's ups and downs in any type of relationship for sure. But on my end, it's nothing but respect. You know, besides when he plays the Sixers, you know, I hope he does well. You know, but other than that, you know, everything for me is just based in respect.
Have you guys been able to talk?
Not really.
All right.
See what I mean? It seemed like he was trying to. He wasn't trying to walk over Jayson Tatum. He was just trying to express how he felt. Right?
It's not also that odd. Like, we've seen this all the time in the NBA,
Yeah.
where two guys fighting for a top of an organization, and it gets look what just happened with Tyler and Bam. Look what happened with Shaq and Kobe. It's not like, guys, I think relationships change, professional drive can change these things. They're not that close anymore. They probably grew apart, and you know, he had the time of his life this year. Tatum taking some pot shots in the offseason about smartest man in the room. You know, like, it's frosty. It's gonna make for some juicy games, though.
Not really, because I don't.
What do you mean?
Like, I think, to be honest with you, and I've said this is no secret. I think I'd rather have Jalen Brown.
Cool, but the
Yeah,
rest
but why doesn't that
Boston
gonna make
rather
for
Tatum.
just because you want Jalen Brown, why doesn't that mean that the games are going to be juicy?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, like,
You know what it is? When Leroy has favorites, he can never see anything past favorites. It's the same with Oladipo. If Oladipo made a, you could really see the
Yeah,
smile.
but you wouldn't want to see like
see?
Oladipo against
See, hold
whoever
up.
wronged
You know
him.
what, Leroy? I defend you and everything, but no, hold on, Leroy. Hold on.
I'm not. Listen, you saying it's going to be juicy. First of all, you think they're going to guard each other?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
who else is going to guard Jayson Tatum on that team? LeBron?
Right. Yeah, that's true. I just it has nothing to do. I think just move on, right? Like, I get it. You guys
Leroy,
gonna play
it
each
doesn't
other.
sell.
I know it doesn't sell. I know
Hey,
it's
you
not.
didn't love Bam giving Jimmy the business the first time they messed up?
Oh yeah.
The first time
wait a
they matched
minute.
up?
You know why?
You know what? Minus one, Leroy.
But that's a different.
-1.
Can I tell you
can't
why?
be
that's-
flip-flopping.
Wait. No. Here's why. Here's why I wanted Bam to give Jimmy the business, because Jimmy did them wrong. I don't think either one of them guys did anything wrong.
So
I
what,
legit-
you don't
I
want
think it
Boston to
was
give
just-
you don't want Brown to give Boston the business for
Yeah.
always having his okay then.
Right.
So what are
but
we
that's-
talking then?
He got legitimate beef though.
So then Boston, and who plays for Boston?
Tatum.
So then therefore Brown versus Tatum is must see, must watch.
I'm so excited for when Paul George can't play for Boston this year. It's going to be so great.
Why did we do this, Brad? You didn't have to.
I say I'm Leroy flip flop. I'm not. I'm really not. I
Kinda
just don't.
flip-flopping.
I just think. Listen, would you agree? There's a difference between if Bam and Jimmy had a beef and if Jaylen Brown and Tatum had a beef.
We've always
we
said-
don't know. We don't know.
Okay, but the fact that they're not talking. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, the
Because-
fact that
because I think
everybody's
what-
always mentioned that
Right.
there is they need
tension
to be
between
broken up. There was tension between them, and the fact that when you ask somebody, have you spoken to them? You're an athlete, Leroy. There was a perfect way he can answer it without having anybody even ask another question. He
Yes.
didn't. He gave an honest answer. So the fact that if you've been teammates with someone and you won a championship and you get traded and y'all haven't spoken,
Right.
then you guys had tension and beef. And what the world always knew but could never confirm is now being confirmed.
Yeah. I just think
That's it.
that I think that part of it is kind of how some of the things he said to kind of he was trying to lift himself up. And I think sometimes when you lift yourself up, you say some things that maybe.
But in
Yeah, and I
lifting
think it's a
himself
one-way.
up-
It's a one-way street too. Like, he always had to lift himself up because Jayson Tatum could do no wrong.
That's
Right.
exactly.
So the beef is, even though it's between them, it's not of their doing. It's not a situation that happened because of those two going at it. It's kind of the way Jaylen Brown felt treated and what Tobin just said about how they viewed that team, even after Jaylen Brown won MVP and he carried them to the number 2 seed.
We'll take a break. We will get you caught up with your headlines here on a Friday. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Take you guys as we will get some recaps on things from camp. Excuse me, I apologize. Glenn was texting me, bothering me. He wanted to know about something for a promo. And I was like, this is where I saw it. I was like, all right. So there you go. Go, Len. Any hoodles. Headlines. Those are brought to you by Doral Kia. Miami at a Domino's game. You'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Marlins, they got swept. If you guys missed it, here was the highlight of the game last night. This was the call on WQAM by Jack McMullen and Rod Allen.
2-0 pitch. Acuña mashes out to left center field pretty deep. Ruiz and Hernandez are back on the track at the wall. They collide. It hits off their glove and over the wall.
You can't make this stuff up. My goodness. My goodness.
A leather-aided 2-run home run for Ronald Acuña Jr. Ruiz and Hernandez sprinting into each other. Their bodies bump as one of them got leathered the ball. It popped in and out and right over the wall in left center. It's a 2-run shot for Acuña, his 10th, and it's 2-0 Atlanta in the bottom of the third.
Yeesh. I mean, Rod Allen's so
when he
disgusting.
goes, their bodies bumped, just sounded weird.
Hey, yo.
I mean, it was weird. You don't see that very often, dude.
Nope.
Right on the warning
And then they
track.
both looking for the ball behind them. It looked funny.
Where'd it go, guys? Oh, no.
Like, you think that when they finally realized what happened, they just looked at each other and discussed?
Yeah, I imagine that was a
Especially when the very next day is ESPN's not top 10.
Yep.
And you will be number 1.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's right. That's right. That's how that's going to go. Sorry. Unbelievable. Marlins are back at it tonight. 7:10 is your first pitch against the LA Angels. And Tyler Phillips is on the hill for the Fish as they will, try and put the stink of this series behind them.
They put the stink of a 12-gamer in there. So
yeah. Look, LA stinks. If you don't win 2 out of 3 here, it could be curtains. It could be curtains on the playoff race. So you got to win this series. Quite frankly, you got to win the next 2 series. All right, we know you guys can't beat the Braves. You can't win in Atlanta. All right, that is what it is. It's been a thing forever. Right now, they are still 3 back of the final wild card spot, 2 to even pass San Diego. So, yeah, and St. Louis is right there, Cincinnati's right there, and then Pittsburgh's right there. Like, you can't afford a series loss. There's just too many teams. It's too bunched up. You need to get back on track. So,
are they capable?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think that they just went against their toughest opposition because they can't beat that team. But, September, this is what they got coming up here. They got those 2 series that I talked about. They got Washington, who's kind of nipping on their heels. End of the month, they got the Red Sox, who are one of the hottest teams in baseball. They got Chicago in September, LA in September, the Dodgers, not the terrible Angels. San Diego again, have to go to Wrigley, and then they finish at Atlanta. September's a killer.
No. Atlanta comes here. Finish.
Atlanta comes here, excuse me. They September's a killer schedule. The only easy ones they really got there, they got a Mets series. And how's Kansas City doing? Kansas City stinks. So they got the Royals and the Mets. Everybody else is a pretty decent team they're taking on.
But based on their June and then based on their July, are we really looking at they can beat anybody?
Except the Braves.
The problem is they can lose. Yeah, except the Braves. They can lose to anybody. So are we really looking at how tough these series are, or more along the lines of how they're going to play?
I think you do have to look at how tough the series are because these guys, I mean, you're going to basically be in playoff races with all of these teams pretty much, because everybody who's going to be you're going up against, these are going to be direct hits, like right on there. So that's all I'm saying. Like there's not a lot of like when they played the Mets, you're taking 3 out of 4 from the Mets. The Mets suck. The Angels, you should take. I mean, honestly, I don't even think a sweep is if you should erase a sweep. Like I don't think it's an unreasonable thing to ask, especially a Sandy series, but they need to, man. They need to if they're gonna seriously stay in this thing.
I would guess I'm trying to figure out what teams are they definitely better than and what teams are they not better than. Right now, the only team that I could say that they can't beat are the Braves. They've beaten everybody else. So like to just assume, you know what I mean? It's a crazy thing, especially in baseball.
I mean, they got the work put on by Milwaukee. They just beat Mizorowski this year. That was their impressive win. But they got Chicago coming up for a couple of series. Chicago's killing it right now, and they're at the top wild card spot. I mean, it's a really good division. So. Yeah, I mean, as it was said yesterday by Steven Strom, they're going to have to earn it. This is not if they had a lot of fluffers on there that could make this a little easier. Okay, that's why it's so critical to take this weekend, and then certainly Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh's right there in the race with you.
Without Scooble.
Without who?
No, they have Skeens. Sorry.
Yeah, they got the other SK intangibles.
SK intangibles. Scooble was in Detroit.
The Dolphins, they wrapped up another day of practice. And so, ergo, Sun Sentinels, stock up, stock down. Woo-hoo! Wow. Stock up. It's from Chris Perkins. Cornerback Miles Battle.
Good football name.
That is a good football name. Battle, the first-year player from Utah, had 2 INTs, both passes deflected off a player. First off wide receiver Terrence Marshall, and then the second off wide receiver Tutu Atwell. Battle had been relatively unnoticed previously.
You say Marshall, or is it?
Marshall. If I did, I apologize. Marshall.
It's like marsupial. He should be able to catch.
Why? Because they have a pouch?
Yeah.
Like a kangaroo's running. I got it, mate.
Dude, I think the most exciting thing in the world is watching 2 kangaroos fight.
Oh, me too.
Because here's the funny thing. They have these little arms to punch with, and their necks, they like move their necks like they're, so they can't, then somebody gets kicked. Bam.
Yep. When we have followers in Australia who watched on YouTube, and so I'll put some stuff on social media of Australia, and like, dude, that's like a Tuesday for me. They'll tell me. I'm like, that's just crazy. It looks like if I looked out my door and I saw 20 kangaroos right now, I would think the apocalypse is near. Like, what are they up to?
Especially when you go outside and they flex in front of you.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Hold on, Tobin. You are an intangible. If you
I
saw
understand.
a kangaroo outside, you would try to pet it and feed it.
You said you wanted to crawl in his little pouch.
If it was Vlad, if it was one roo, that's one thing. But if there's 20, if there's a fleet.
That's what they're called?
No, I don't know. I don't know what a group of kangaroos. What is a group of kangaroos called?
Kangaroos.
A mob.
A mob?
A mob. Whoa. A mob.
Most commonly known as a mob. Less common names, a troop or a court.
What's crazy is how can they travel in packs when they always fighting each other?
I think it's I don't know. I think it's just whoever gets that Sheila, he gets to run the roost. I think that's what they call a lady.
A what?
A Sheila.
What's that? A female kangaroo?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I think that's what they
That's
call
what
them.
they call a female in Australia.
I think that's what they call a female in Australia.
But so you just assume they call a female kangaroo that?
What would they call?
A female kangaroo is called a doe, a flyer, or a Jill.
Dude, I knew that wasn't right. Like nobody calls.
Nobody calls them that?
No, that's
Minus
a female.
one.
Oh,
Dude.
my bad.
Like, and look, because we're not from Australia, so we just listening like he's the foremost expert on Australian stuff. Intangibles are not afraid of anything except black people.
Wow.
You got a point. Tangibles. I got to tell you, I watched a video of a dude diving into some bushes to catch a big python.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, what are we doing?
I saw a guy yesterday jump into what the hell is this guy? I think he goes by Cuban Tarzan on Instagram, and I saw him just dive into sewer water for an iguana, and I was like, whoa,
Sewer water.
I don't think that's worth it. I feel like they're all over the
That's
place.
that iguana. He'd be all right.
Yeah, dude, just leave him alone. Leave him alone.
We want to see you dive for a lobster that way. I will.
That's crazy talk.
I'm telling you. Listen, I will go and I will dive for some lobster. I love lobster. Until
I know you do.
Until I see an undesirable creature.
Like?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay.
But I've been in the water when barracuda have gone by.
Yep.
I wasn't in the water for much longer, but
Barracuda, they won't come after you. I mean, they're pretty docile. You just can't have anything shiny on you. Like when I was,
they don't look docile.
No, they look menacing. There's no
Right.
doubt about that. But when I was recently snorkeling in the Keys, I did have my cross on, so I just had to do this. I was like,
And
They didn't come after
barracuda, they're long.
yeah,
Yeah.
big sharp teeth.
Have you ever been in there with hey, sharks also like lobster. Yeah, we ain't gonna argue about it. We ain't gonna argue about this one. If I see a shark come, oh, this yours? All right. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
man.
You want to borrow my tickle stick? You go, no, I got these.
He says, "You're my tickle stick."
He said, Leroy, what happened? What that happened was
Hey, yo.
I was down trying to get the good lobsters where I had my tickle stick and I was down there digging around, and then the shark came and I was trying to get out of there, and he grabbed me and used me as a tickle stick.
Hey, yo.
Stock down. Perk writes, the wide receivers, Atwell and Marshall had passes bounce off them for interceptions. That's unacceptable. Overall, the wide receivers, a group being eyes with suspicion, haven't distinguished themselves in this camp. The top wide receivers, Malik Washington and Caleb Douglas, were low-key Friday, a day when they were needed. Although Caleb Douglas did have that sick catch over the middle for the deep ball.
So again,
not enough to impress, not enough to save the receivers from stock down though from Perk.
It's like, all right. I'm not gonna fight it. Like, this is just crazy talk. It really is. Like, you know how many years we've done this, and the guys that we talk about stock up are not playing football right now, and you still do it.
Well, you don't want to go to the same people stock up, stock down every day. Then the stock market becomes boring.
Oh, so you go from different writers because they all do it.
No. I usually go to the Sun Sentinel for it just because.
They have somebody do it.
I think they have the trademark on stock up, stock down. I think Omar does Market Watch or something like that, but I don't see his out yet, so I will let you know what he says. But,
Market Watch. So he's Kelshi.
Yeah, and then the Palm Beach Post, I don't have a subscription to, so I don't.
I listen.
Nothing against those guys.
You're not reading Joe Shad?
Nothing against those guys. No, Joe Shad tweets like Joe's a good writer. He just tweets enough. Like I feel like I get all the Joe Shad from Twitter that I need.
I don't mind guys but I don't know. I guess I'm not as enthusiastic about
Leroy. They gotta keep.
I
readers.
know.
They gotta keep readers, bro.
I know, but it like you can tell stories about what's happening in practice other than like get that, because like you never. When was the last player that was praised in camp
Mm-hmm.
that went on to have and you go, wow, we knew it in camp he was going to be good.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Storm Duck.
No,
Gator
didn't
Kohu.
play.
No, but he did play. Like his first year he played.
Right. All right.
Baseball season is full swing, and there's no better place than Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform. Can Miami make their way into the playoffs? No, dicey week. So they're gonna, the trades have changed a little bit. Currently trading at 16% to make the postseason, meaning a $100 trade gets a payout of $675. Currently tonight on Kalshi against LA, Miami is trading at 59% to get the win. On Kalshi, you're trading against your peers in a live market, meaning there's no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. You download the Kalshi app, use my code Tobin, and you get $10 when you trade 10. KALSHI, Kalshi, trade on anything. 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. We'll take you guys up until 2 here on the program. I'm trying to navigate some things here on social media. I want to make sure that I don't get too crazy about it. I thought I saw a heat ranking that made me a little nutty. So I'm gonna hold off for a second. First off, give you a weather update that's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Have a leaky roof? Take action now. Get your free estimate today. Call them at 954-968-8155. And currently in Miami, 89 degrees, partly sunny, rainy conditions a little bit later on this afternoon with wind gusts up to 11 miles per hour. Still humid as hell. And that is your weather. That's what you got going on. In the meanwhile, yesterday we had the Hall of Fame game.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
On NBC. Yeah, it was a good one. Normally I'm like, you didn't miss anything. You didn't waste of your time. But Carson Beck, man, he set the tone yesterday, dude. He set the tone, and we had ourselves some watchable football. A time was had. But NBC at halftime, they decided to discuss a little something about horny Mike Vrabel and if it's going to affect the Patriots.
Sure. Well, this is the third time ever we've had a Super Bowl rematch. Remember, back in April, the Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel said he took accountability for his actions after photos emerged of him and longtime NFL reporter Diana Rossini. He left the team for the final day of the draft to be with his family and begin counseling before returning a couple of days later. But now that camp is open, I'm going to ask you, Devin, what's the impact on this team?
I think the thing you got to wonder is, it's going to start week 1 in Seattle. Like you said, that atmosphere, we were up there, Jayson, last year. They look for Mike Vrabel. They look to him when things get tough. Do they still feel the same way? His character's been tested. Will this team follow him wherever he goes? That's going to be tested right away, week 1.
And I tell you, when games start, winning matters. And so if they get off to a fast start, they got a chance to quiet some of that noise. If they don't, that noise could get extremely loud.
All right. Well, you're not wrong about that, Mike Tomlin. If the losing does occur for the Patriots, they're going to be talking about how horny Mike Vrabel is all the time.
Right.
I still think it's hilarious that he went away. He had to miss a day of the draft to go get counseling. Like, that was the day. And then he was back 2 days later.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look, it's going to be hard if one of his players get in trouble. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're not kidding, dude. Listen, what you got to do first is you got to take a puppy and bring it up to the podium, and then they won't ask you any questions because you use the puppy as a shield. They were talking about I was listening to Florio this morning with Joe, and he was saying, man, he goes, what if Rossini does the tell-all like right before opening night? I'm like, man, that would be diabolical. That would be good.
She wouldn't be hurting him. She'd be hurting herself.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, dude. They seem like they're getting along just fine. Because let me tell you something. The Rossinis don't play on Thursday night against the Seahawks. The Patriots do.
Well, actually, the Patriots don't. They play on a Wednesday night. But I'll be cool. They play on a Wednesday night, but that's good though. That's good. So yeah, the Rossinis can do all they want. The Vrabels are good. I don't think it's the first time the Vrabels have had to deal with this
I definitely don't think it's the first time.
They're good. She's not doing too well right now.
There's nobody that hoping football don't start quicker than the Vrabels.
Vrabel wants
Vrabel's good.
I don't know if he is, dude. Because if they're not good, this is gonna still linger like a fart, Vlad.
Here's the problem, Vlad, and I think I tell people all the time. You have a relationship with somebody, y'all bring two different things to the relationship. Y'all risking two different things. Whatever you think is most important, whatever the other person thinks most important, you're still risking it, right? So the two individuals risk something totally different. I think Rossini risks more than Vrabel, right? Oh, right. Vrabel may not, if he would have got fired as a head coach, somebody would have hired him. Just look at old Snorty Snort out in San Francisco, right? So, like, there's proof of that.
He's proof he can get through anything.
Right, but the problem is this. you can never put yourself in a situation where you look like a hypocrite with the things that you demand of your players. That is where, how can you then go to that player and say, you need to pick it up? You need to do this. You need to do that. When they've just gone through a summer like they had. And they got a tougher schedule. So if they go through a little time where they're struggling, it's going to all come out again, up again. There's no room for the New England Patriots going to be the first 17-0 regular season team, or their coach going to get fired. Because every time they lose, you know where it's going to go.
Yeah, I don't think they have to be undefeated, but certainly if they do struggle, which they could have a lot of reasons that happens, but if it is, that's what people are going to go to, just like Tomlin said. He goes, that ain't going to quiet. Like, if Mike Tomlin's telling you that ain't going to quiet the noise, I think you know.
Listen, he's a guy who's dealt with knuckleheads that it got to the point where I can't do it.
I mean, dude, his Hall of Fame quarterback didn't like people going to the bathroom, but
that's right.
People got over it.
Right.
That it's hardly ever mentioned. So that's what I'm saying. If it would have been something if both parties were going through,
but not everybody though, because some guys got cut bait. Like he got sick of got sick of Pickens in like 2 seasons. He got sick of Antonio Brown eventually. So like everybody's got their limit on that stuff.
But you can get sick of your skill position players. You can't get sick of your quarterback, especially if your quarterback's
Yeah, but I think if you were to say if like Drake May had a scandal, I would agree with you. But Drake May is a lot less replaceable than Mike Vrabel.
Drake May can have a scandal, though.
He can have a scandal. Stephon Diggs can't have a scandal.
All the fans going to say, we need our quarterback.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel, though, like they could just hand it to stupid McDaniels for a season.
But that's my point.
No. Because they had Jared Mayo. Things weren't that good. They love Vrabel. They'll sweep this under the rug as long as he continues winning.
Struggles.
Yeah, if it's a
Until
continuous
he struggles.
Right. If it's like 2 years of struggling, then yeah. But if
unless he brings unless he could just
that long.
Unless he could just keep bringing
like. You know what? If they go through go through a rut, and they start questioning him every week about it, I think he'll step down. Unless he could just keep bringing different adorable animals to the podium. He calls up the Boston Zoo and he goes, "Can I? You guys got a lemur?" What if he just walk in with a kangaroo?
Next time, you know what I'm walking in with? I'm walking in with a lion. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The last guy that tried to play with a panther down here in Florida didn't go off so well for him. Yeah. Remember the guy that paid his friend?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Of course that would happen down here. People have no rules for the exotic animals.
Right.
Crazy.
No, I'm telling you, dude, this is not going to end well.
We'll take a break here on the program. More to come. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Odyssey Stars and Strings is back. Enjoy an acoustic evening of songs and stories from country music's biggest stars, including Lee Brice, Kane Brown, Brantley Gilbert, and a whole lot more at Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. It is on Thursday, November 12th, and tickets go on sale today. So if you guys want to get those Stars and Strings tickets, go to starsandstrings.com for the details. Stars and Strings supports Folds of Honor. Oh, hello, Jennifer. How are you?
Hello. I don't know if you want to hear from Scooby also. He says,
Hello, Scooby. He's got takes. He's got takes. We'll get to the mixed bag in just a second, as well as the world of sports was on fire last night with the Hall of Fame game and whatnot. But also, I'm looking at something right now. I see a power ranking that has come out for the NBA, and I just have to make sure it's real, because if it's real, I don't know what to do with myself if it's real, because this person can't think that. There's nobody who thinks this, who can think this, who watches basketball. So I just need to make sure it's real first before I go hog wild, because you're
gonna go hog wild anyway.
No, I don't know that I am. If it's not real, then I won't go hog wild. I'll move on to something else. But I can't believe that something like this would be real. So I'm gonna try and calm myself. But what am I to do? All right, I need a minute. But first, let's get to the mixed bag, huh? Let's get to the mixed bag. We'll mix bag it up, and we'll get into to all that shenanigans. Leroy, are you familiar with Carson Beck?
Yeah.
Played well last night.
Yep.
This is what the former Hurricanes quarterback had to say after playing well in the Cardinals' preseason loss to the Panthers.
And I thought the whole time our offense was moving well. Obviously you got to go look back at the film, and there's probably some minute details that we can clean up and fix up. But I thought we moved the ball well. The offensive line played really well. There was zero pressure. Again, guys were out there making plays, making contested catches. Running backs were fighting for extra yards. And then the operation was just so good. Just getting in and out of the huddle. A couple false starts, but things that you can fix up. But again, I thought overall it was really clean.
He looked good. It was a fun night. Football is back. We got a full slate next week. Hopefully everybody else can keep it up. Dolphins, of course, against Commanders next week. There'll be a joint practice. Stephon Diggs in his new area. Did you see? By the way, did you see Schefter said that the Dolphins checked in on Stephon Diggs, Leroy?
Yes, yeah. Sir. I heard that. It sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Interesting. It does sound crazy. I don't know if we could handle it down here, to be honest with you. We all saw that boat video. Might have been for the best decision.
You know what we're waiting for, right? We're waiting for an actual Playmakers, the TV show that ESPN have. We're waiting for a player to be partying all night and then just get out of like a bar at 8:00 in the morning and then go straight to the stadium to go play a game.
I don't need a movie. I don't need a movie for that.
Didn't Lawrence Taylor do that?
Huh? We've heard of players doing it, but we actually want to see it.
No, you don't.
Like a step away. You want it on Kick, like a live Twitch.
You're like a live stream of this actual player, like the 24 hours right before a game. I think people will follow.
I got to tell you, you don't need to see how he got there, but you're gonna know where he's been. I'm telling you.
A guy who probably could party all night and then still get a bunch of sacks, Myles Garrett. He had some thoughts on Aaron Donald and any talks that they've had about a potential team up.
No, we haven't had a discussion. Hopefully they'll link up here soon. See where his head's at, and just break bread with him as well. I don't know how he's feeling or where he is in this process, but it is a process. Coming back from no such time off, but not going to push him either way. But just get a feel on him.
When he says break bread, he means like power bars, yeah. Like I don't feel like they actually eat meals. I feel like they have like little that are vacuum sealed. Shh. It's like, yeah, this is just pure protein.
You would not believe if You went and ate with one of those guys, you would not believe what is consumed.
Even those guys, huh?
Well, dude, how do you think you keep that weight burning all those calories?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, during football season, we literally, I would say 7,500 calories a day.
Wow. What a time.
Yeah.
Jalen Brown yesterday, he was asked about the whole Celtics trade and how it went down and what he thought about it. And here's what he had to say to the O'Keefes and O'Malley's.
The whole process. But to be honest, my mind is so focused on what's in front of me. To be honest, I'm moving on. Maybe one day you share the details of kind of how everything transpired and all the moving parts that took place in this. Obviously, it's a lot of speculation. I feel no need to chime in on it because I'm focused on what's in front of me.
Focused. Sergei Bobrovsky style. Has nothing to say.
Give us something, Jaylen.
Why
How
they
come
not,
you hated it here?
Why they not? Well, he just had a presser.
He just got introduced yesterday.
Okay.
Don't laugh.
Why not?
Because you know why? When Sergei's interviewed by right before he plays the Panthers, and then they ask him how did he feel with the Panthers not offering him a contract. If he goes in and saying I felt hurt, you start crying.
I know how he feels. I don't need a press conference, but if he does say that, I will be sad, of course.
Okay, so then you're all happy and like
he wants to be.
Look
at the sports. You think I'm not gonna? You think I'm not gonna be celebrating sad Boston? You'd be wrong.
Well, sad Boston will be cheering on when sad Tobin happens.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. People always say, "Oh, you're gonna get what's coming to you." Hey, if I deserve it, I deserve it. But I'm not gonna stop and put the brakes on when I can take a little celebration myself. Love it. Anyway, yesterday we all know one thing about Leroy Horde, and it's that he loves Aaron Rodgers. This is what Mike Tomlin had to say on the Steelers situation.
I'm curious, since you know everything about the Steelers and the marriage between Mike McCarthy, what do you like about it?
I know a little bit about the Steelers situation, to say the least. Mike's perfect for them, and they're perfect for Mike. Certainly being a Pittsburgh native, he understands the standard that is Pittsburgh, and he'll embrace that. His coaching experience will also allow him to manage that. He's got an awesome resume. Obviously, the confetti's rained down on him before with his current quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Man, there's no substitute for shared success. Man, those waters run deep. He's positioned to do well. Certainly there's some challenges when you come into a new situation, but boy, there's a lot to like about continuity in this new experience for him.
All right, I know both of y'all are coaches, but the bottom line, the last 3 years, the Steelers went 10-7 under you each time and lost in the playoffs, but they made the playoffs. Does he have to get to the AFC Championship or Super Bowl to have success?
Hey, it's a little bit like the Knicks with these guys, and particularly like in Buffalo as well, right? Like when you're running knee deep into the playoffs, but you don't get to your desired destination, there's some expectations that come with transition. And so certainly he's got a little bit of that, but Mike has been around before. I'm more interested in how Joe Brady handles that.
So with that Knicks comparison, what you're saying is he's going to come and win a championship, because that's what you just lined up right there. Just so you know, because that's what Mike Brown did.
I said it's the expectation.
Mike Tomlin yesterday on NBC.
Hey yo.
Which means absolutely, like,
don't put
you know what Mike thinking? Well, he stepped down supposedly.
Don't put the Knicks with Buffalo, man.
But I would almost guarantee you he's saying, you think he can do better than what I did?
What are you trying to say? He's Tibbs? So Tomlin is Tibbs?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's just a natural reaction to.
No, I'm just saying that's what Pittsburgh is thinking when they're mentioning. I was like, what do you think, Tomlin?
I don't know if Pittsburgh's fired up about
Mike McCarthy. Is Mike Brown?
There's a little he's already won, so it's a little different. Mike Brown never won. Mike Brown was always kind of known as like nice, good culture coach, but he could never win the big one. Now he has. I don't know if it's like at least. I don't know if it's a pure apples for apples.
Change with the right group of men or the right players works well. That's what happened with Mike Brown. They all seem to buy in because it wasn't Tibbs.
As of June 13th, 2026, I do not want the New York Knicks to be mentioned with teams that haven't won. So don't put us with Buffalo. Okay, don't put us with Pittsburgh. Don't put us with any of those teams.
Pittsburgh's won a lot of championships, though.
That they haven't won since when? When was the last
Don't
time
they
they
have?
won?
Don't they have more Super Bowls than anybody?
When's the last time they won? 09?
Pittsburgh is tied with Dallas.
05?
Oh no, it'd have to be the Patriots.
So they both have
Patriots
6, though,
got
don't they?
6.
How many?
Everybody's got 6. Everybody's got.
It's between
Patriots
it's between
and Steelers.
the Steelers and Dallas.
No, Steelers and the Patriots. They have 6.
Steelers and Patriots have. How many does Dallas have?
5.
Okay, all right.
It's a lot of winning. I would want to be compared with the Steelers, Vlad, even though it hasn't been. Even if it's been a while. That's a good franchise. But they have been very mid, as the kids say. Speaking of kids, by the way, I asked my daughter yesterday about noties. She doesn't call it that.
Yeah, by the way, you and that oh my God. Thank God for Jay Fig and Brittany yesterday. Toby.
What do you mean, dude?
As the residential second oldest person in this, I wanted to wring your neck. Stop with your noties.
That's what they call it, dude.
Oh my. They don't call it noties.
What do you call it, Vlad?
Just notifications.
Thank you. That's what I said.
Shorten it up.
And then Brittany, while I was defending her, she goes, notives? What the hell? I'd rather notice than notives.
And then she texted her
either.
friends asking what they called it also. And I'm like, no.
Nobody,
never
huh?
doing that. No, they said notives also, but I don't.
They call them notifs? That's stupid.
It sounds ridiculous to me.
Noties, it rolls off the tongue.
Even your daughter said no, so.
Yeah, she didn't like that very much. And then I did the T thing, and she couldn't walk out the door fast enough. She was done with it.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of intangibles, Michael Taaffe, the Dolphins' new safety from Texas, he loves Jeff Hafley.
Yeah, I'm grateful right now to be here, to be in Miami, Florida, on the Miami Dolphins, one of the greatest NFL programs in the country. It feels really good to be with a bunch of good dudes in the locker room, good dudes in the coaching staff. It's been awesome. So I'm grateful. I love competing. So the competition here is great. And Coach Haff keeps it real. He tells us what our team is about. He tells us what our team needs to be about. And he tells us how this season's going to go. And, the truth of the matter of what our season's going to look like and if we play the way that we should play.
All right. Rookie kissing ass. I like it.
I love when they catch themselves. Oh, great programs. This ain't a program anymore, guys. It's a franchise.
It's not Texas.
You know what sucks? I said all those same things because the team had been to like 2 consecutive AFC Championship games, and then we were 3-13.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
tough that happened for you.
Yep.
Finally, another Dolphins rookie, Kyle Louis. He played for Pitt. Call him Shark because he does the fin thing. This is what he had to say about his early impressions in camp.
I just go out here and ball, man. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I just got to stay ready and go out there and ball. Obviously, the way my career is going to turn up is because I'm an athletic player and I can do so many things. And I just got to showcase the coach. I got to always prove myself on what I could do. So every time I come out here, I got that chip on my shoulder to prove myself.
Goosies. Love it.
So the athletic director from Purdue was on the Pat McAfee show.
No.
He clarified his statements.
Oh, really? What did he say?
He wasn't talking to everyone. He was talking about his fan base, Purdue. So that's what he was.
Damage is done.
Still
dude.
bad. Damage is done.
Damage
is done, my friend. So
that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. You went to McAfee to beg for forgiveness, huh?
Damage is done, my friend.
The king of Indiana.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's bad.
Sorry, too late. I love Signetti punting.
That's
Say something
crazy,
crazy,
right?
Aaron Rodgers.
Ah, man. We'll take a break. Final hour coming on up. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. We'll take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Leroy, give us one more weather update for the day, please. Brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Protect your home before the next storm. Get your free roof and window estimate. Call them at 954-968-8155.
All right, it's partly cloudy. Winds are coming out of the south at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. At least the clouds are moving that fast. And I'm going to say it's about 88 degrees. Look for a shower or two in the evening.
Yeah, it's soupy as hell out there, dude. Soupy as hell out there with the whole ordeal. The headlines, those are brought to you by Doral Kia, Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. We got Marlins in action tonight. They'll be taking on the Angels. Please don't crash into each other and give up a home run. I'm a simple man, a simple sports fan. I don't ask for much, but I would like that to not happen again. That was crazy. Going to watch the Iguanas tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to go watch it.
Is that single A or double A?
Single A. Single A? Is it single A? No, maybe it is double A. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I think it's single A. I think it's single A because I think our double A team is I think it's high A ball. And I think double A is Bubba's team. I think that's the Pensacola Wahoos. The Jumbo Shrimp are triple A.
All right.
But tomorrow's Saturday night. That's Frozen Iguana night, and they're taking on the Hammerheads. So I'm a little split because I do love the Frozen Iguanas, but the Hammerheads are the Marlins team.
Now, you see, if you were a good person, you know who you would have invited to this game.
You?
Giannis.
Hey, he's busy.
See, Leroy? You see what you see?
Maybe I can get him some merch. Shut that.
You haven't gotten Leroy his merch. How you going to get Giannis his merch?
Well, I'll be at the store tomorrow. It was
There's no waiting, no pre-orders.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you don't even. When I had to get to just one hat was ridiculous. When I had to get that all done, that was crazy.
They should be ready to go now, though, huh?
They should be. They should be. They should be. Big old day in Jupiter tomorrow. Exciting. Frozen Iguanas. Jupiter Hammerheads. Both teams based in Jupiter. Winner.
Are you taking the whole family or just Tommy?
Whole family's going. We're gonna have a Jupiter day tomorrow. We're gonna go to the inlet, and then we're gonna go to we're gonna go to Roger Dean.
Is it nice over there, the inlet?
What?
I've heard.
Of course.
What do you do over there?
I'm just gonna either wade in the water a little bit. Might throw on my snorkel mask. They want the paddleboard out, so they're gonna go paddleboarding. Probably get knocked over by a boat. Because people go too fast. People go too fast, and then maybe go to the Thirsty Turtle or something. I don't know, dude.
The what?
Thirsty Turtle.
The Thirsty Turtle.
Is that a bar?
It is a bar up there. Hopefully it doesn't rain though. Baseball, it's high time for raining during baseball season. Would like to see the Iguanas at least once this season. But I tell you one thing that's great about minor league baseball: cheap.
Hey, you know what? Empty.
I think they got that top prospect, the Marlins, though. I wonder if he's going to play that Lombard. I'll check him out.
And he's in upper A?
Well, he just got drafted out of high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's 18. So, got to move him through that system, If it was
so
real
do they
low,
all start that low?
Do they all start that low? Like, does anybody start right in Double A? I've never heard of that before. Usually, you get your feet.
Who was the Braves guy that hit a home run at 19 in the World Series?
Andrew Jones?
Andrew Jones.
The Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Andrew Jones was international, wasn't he? Did Andrew Jones go to college? I don't know.
He's from the Netherlands.
He's from the Netherlands, so I don't know. He may have gone right into the minors at 16 for all I know. I'm not really sure.
Or maybe, they doctored his certificate.
Hey, well, listen, you can't doctor a Hall of Fame plaque.
Yeah,
well,
but you could doctor certificates now.
A little bit of a reach of the Hall of Famer, for being honest.
Wow, he was a great center fielder.
He was a very, very good center fielder. Is he a Hall of Famer?
What's his numbers?
Not more than Barry Bonds. He's not.
I mean, he hasn't been quite with steroids.
I understand. I'm just saying, like, that's why people are getting in the Hall of Fame. Like, Andrew Jones, he's a good player. Nobody played more shallow than Andrew Jones.
400 home runs and 10 Gold Gloves is kind of good.
It is very good. It is very good.
That means you.
But what was he on the ballot? How long was
Defender.
How long was Andrew Jones on the ballot? He probably was on the He was probably on the ballot for like 7 years, right?
Okay.
You have to wait 5, so technically,
No.
It was
no,
his
on the
ninth
ballot.
ballot.
I said on the ballot.
It was his 9th ballot.
9th ballot. So he had 1 more year of eligibility. Now all of a sudden he's a Hall of Famer. What changed?
Did you see this year's class? Like,
what was it? It was him. It was Jeff
Kent.
Kent. Ugh. Jeff Kent with that mustache.
I mean, if he's a Hall of Famer, they're Hall of Famers.
I will agree. If Jeff Kent's a Hall of Famer, then Andrew Jones is a Hall of Famer. But the idea that these guys are getting these guys are the moral Hall of Famers. Look at the pure Hall of Famers here, everybody. Oh yeah, so glad that Manny Ramirez and Barry Bonds aren't here.
but you still can't. Yeah, I know.
So great, so great.
I mean, regardless of what I think of Roger Clemens, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Right?
Oh
Like,
man. Absolutely.
You got a 300 win guy and the guy who has more home runs than anybody, not in the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
Yeah. That Hall of Fame loses a little bit.
Marlins don't have any center fielders the caliber of Andrew Jones. I think Rod is a Braves fan. I think I touched a sore spot.
Devin White was a great center fielder. Shut up.
Devon White was a great center fielder. Juan Pierre was a great center fielder. Kick rocks. Preston Wilson. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have no idea.
Play some center field?
What's that?
Did Moises a little play?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Thought he might have played a
I
little.
don't know.
But it might have been left.
He played left. Chef was right, and center was Devon White. And I don't know, but I don't know what if Andrew Jones went to A-ball. The point is, Leroy, that's the guy I'm going to be looking for when the Frozen Iguanas face the Jupiter Hammerheads. It's a big-time matchup we're all looking forward to. It's exciting. Very exciting. Luka Dončić's ex-fiance has hit him with a financial request of $50 million.
What?
Luka Dončić's ex-fiancée, Anamaria Goltes, wants to settle their issues amicably. Said she wanted to settle their issues amicably, but TMZ Sports has learned she has taken the fight to Slovenia, and she wants a settlement of $50 million.
She's not getting that.
Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that she filed a new claim in Slovenia seeking $40 million for herself. And they are assuming $10 million for the 2 daughters.
So how you get $40 million and the children get $10 million?
Max contract.
He's like max contract.
I was great. I thought that they were over it. I thought I think she.
No, I think she tried to file in L.A. and I think she realized she might have not. She wasn't going to probably win in L.A. So she.
Yeah, 2 days ago she withdrew.
Are Slovenian courts more ruthless?
I guess she figures they're gonna win, but I mean, he's the national prize of Slovenia, so
that is true. He's gonna. But how can they have a bias? How can they have a bias jury?
I'm just saying, he is the king of Slovenia basketball and anything Slovenia. So go ahead, Ma. Nice try.
Always sliding into DMs, not loyal. 50 million, all your problems go away, Luka.
I could give Slovenia $50 million and all my problems go away.
I had to love him when he was fat, Luka. Now look at him, slim from LA. Oh, I'm gluten-free.
Or
you don't even know
also-
what that means.
Also, Tobin, she might have been refiling after he got that new extension.
Oh yeah, I think he's getting that. What's he on? He's got like a 3-year, and then when does he get the Uber one?
He can sign it this summer, right?
He just signed his pass
He
last
signed
year.
Last year, right?
Right, but I think
that
after
one, can he
2
opt
years,
out after this year? Because I
he
know
can opt out after this upcoming season that he can probably get the super one.
Well, I know. I think
The super duper max.
I think the super duper Joker's getting next summer because he's putting it off.
So he could have signed it too, right?
Well, he still can sign it, but I think if he waits a year, he can sign for even more. Or is it for
Why wouldn't he wait? They're already making 30, 40 million a year. Why wouldn't you just wait an extra year for another 50 mil, 60 mil? No, it'd be more than that, huh? Would it be like, what, 70?
Oh, man. I don't know. Well, who makes the most annually right now, Vlad? Is it Devin Booker?
No.
No, I'll tell you right now.
I think Devin Booker makes like 78 a year, Leroy. Or is going to.
I thought Shea was, but it might have been.
Maybe it's Shea now. Yeah, it might be Shea now. But I thought it was Devin Booker. I thought it was Devin Booker when he signed it.
So crazy enough, this past season was Stephen Curry with $62.5 million, followed by Jokic at 59, Giannis 58, Anthony Davis 58, and Jayson Tatum at 58.
Because those supermaxes haven't kicked in yet. Because next year, somebody making 70.
Yeah, I'm seeing here that the estimate for Devin Booker in 2 years is he's making 64 and then 69 in 29-30 because it depends on the cap percentage. Jeez Louise.
You know, when your contract, depending on how much money your owner makes, that's a good contract.
You want to talk about Max? How about his fat face when he wouldn't stop eating? And now all of a sudden he wants abs. Oh, look at me. I learned how to do crunch. Why don't you learn some defense?
Embiid's making 62 next season.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Goodness.
Jason Tatum's making between 58 to 62. Anthony Davis is making between 58 to 62.
Anthony Davis wanting an extension is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, that's just Rich Paul doing Rich Paul things.
That is crazy. Like they were like, the Wizards were like, we're going to talk about this in the regular season. That to me is the Wizards saying, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Street clothes? Your name is Street Clothes.
You want to talk about Spider-Man's whole face?
Well, I mean, can we, the way these guys are thinking, can we really be mad at Tyler?
LeBron James is the 300.
What is
He's
it?
the 302nd highest paid player in the NBA right now.
Oof.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for Steph Curry to take a cheapskis deal when they offer him a 2-year, like 70 a year contract.
There's only 14 players LeBron is higher paid than.
I mean, he makes Pella Larson money.
Yeah.
Dude, who's making more money than LeBron James next season?
Everybody.
This is crazy. DeAndre Jordan.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. DeAndre Jordan got a 2-year deal.
Javonte Green. Ryan Rollins.
I mean,
Dalton Connect.
Jovic is making twice as much. Almost 3 times as much.
Karen says, Mama Jovic is Luka's girlfriend? I only got one note for Eastern European lady. I have chain-smoking grandma, and I have younger-sounding one.
Jaime's making more money than LeBron. He's making twice as much.
Jaime's about to get paid a lot of money. Jaime's about to get his extension. He's probably going to make like 25 a year, I would bet. Something like that.
Good for him.
Yeah, man. NBA money's crazy.
Speaking of crazy, look at all got myself in shape because I hang out with JJ Redick. Never liked him. Podcast boy. Bad influence.
So she calls him that too.
Of course, we all call him that.
Why we all call him that? Get out of here.
We'll take a break. More to come here on the show. We're back after this. right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin, Leroy, back with you here on FM 104.3 WQAM. We got Marlins baseball back tonight here on our airwaves. Fix it, dude. All right, that was a rough go of it these last few days. Not a lot of runs, not a lot of fun. Let's get it back going here this weekend.
And some comedy.
Oh my God, I can't believe that. So embarrassing, dude.
2-0 pitch. Acuña mashes out to left center field pretty deep. Ruiz and Hernandez are back on the track at the wall. They collide. It hits off their glove and over the wall.
You can't make this stuff up. My goodness.
Rod is just so like
disgusting.
What are we doing?
He's just disgusted. Rightfully so.
You know what's crazy? So especially when you're on the road, you can't hear I got it. And you either see them collide or both of them stop.
Yep.
Which would be worse?
Just so embarrassing, dude. Like,
but doesn't the center fielder have the
yeah, you're supposed to, but they're just like, and Acuña's just looking around. He goes, "Are you serious, dude?" He goes, "It's already easy enough for me. Like, well, with Ronald Acuña, but you might as well. I mean, Bruce Sherman should slice Ronald Acuña off a share with how much he owns the Marlins.
Just break him off a little piece of something, right?
Just like, and like, so you're gonna help him out too? Doesn't need it. Trust me. I've been watching this guy bashing my favorite baseball team's head for like the last, whatever it is, 7 years of his career. And that's with 2 of them missing with ACLs. Crazy, dude.
Well,
anyway.
That's speed. Or as you know, as they would say, now the exit velo, which
right.
I want to change the channel.
Why?
Exit velo. Stop using like
too much?
Yeah. Like it's like the absolute positive, like enough of all these terms that like you've used now to explain baseball.
85,000 views yesterday on my Mike McDaniel compilation.
One of them was Mike McDaniel.
Oh, one of them's got to be his burner, I imagine.
Or somebody there, right, has said, "Hey, Mike," because that's what they do.
Well, yeah, they can't get mad. I mean, all the Chargers do is troll on Twitter, so they can't get mad at.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sound good.
All right.
You've been sounding good all show.
Huh? No, I was muted just now. I don't know. Somebody just muted me because I was just talking to you when I was trying to say
oh, my bad.
Velocity. So.
Yeah, no, I hear you now, buddy. Exit velo.
Like it's come on, dude. I'm so like things that have like, did the ball go out of the park? Was it a line drive? Was it a base hit? Just okay. That's all I care about. I don't care about his exit velo. They start caring about more things than baseball, right? They don't care about whether a pitcher's striking somebody out. His spin rate is really good. Okay, say that to the 400-foot ball that just got hit.
Plumbing XRP gave me a heart attack because he said, "Hey, Tobin and Leroy, how about Chucky going to Tampa?" And I was like, "Did Matthew Tkachuk just get traded to the Lightning?" I was very scared for a second.
That would be absolutely ridiculous.
I would have been like, "Is that the worst? Like, is that the worst day of my life?" What do you mean, Matthew? No, I think he means about John Gruden calling preseason games.
For Tampa or for a network that's going to Tampa?
He's calling the Tampa games with Rondé Barber, and I think Chris Myers does their preseason.
Okay.
So he's back in the TV booth for the first time since getting canceled, which is not surprising. He's great at media. I mean, like he's been great at media. He was great at media before he went back to the Raiders. He was really good at Monday Night Football. He was the highest paid guy at ESPN.
I would say like what people don't realize is that, and I noticed this. There's certain guys who are really, really smart about how they explain football, right? So that when you hear explanations as to why, like the difference between like how I watch a game and how a fan watches the game. Fan wants to blame a bad situation for their team. and I want to know why, right? And so I want the explanation of what happened that caused that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I watch a game to try to figure out what went wrong that caused that, or was it a really good play that just caught him off guard, right? And so, that's how you determine who's a good coach and who's not. When you see a game plan and you see how they exploit certain areas of the field, or what determines a good defensive play, whether he looked like he knew that was coming, he made a great adjustment to the ball, stuff like that. Not, oh, look, he grabbed him and he got out of place and the official didn't call it. And yeah, all right.
I'm not surprised. I'm sure he'll, if he wants to, land back in media. I don't know if he wants to do that or coaching, because I don't know what's going to happen with that lawsuit with the NFL, because he seems like he's
There's a couple of lawsuits. You ever notice there's a couple of lawsuits, pretty big size lawsuits going throughout the NFL.
Yep.
That we just haven't heard about. There's still Flo.
The Flores one's
There's
going.
Gruden.
Yep.
What about
Wilkins?
Well, that's
right?
a players' association thing. I don't know who he's suing there.
Yeah, but still
Yeah, we haven't had nothing on that.
Right. Like, it's amazing to me. And here's what catches me, which I don't know if it pisses me off as much as it just makes me sit back and evaluate how they do business. But it's really crazy to me that if a player get caught in a DUI, his ass going to be in some program in 12 seconds.
Yep.
But if there's something throughout the league that needs to be fixed that ain't got nothing to do with the players, you never hear about it.
Yeah, and they're always voting against being able to have it too, except for that in this case, oddly enough, it wasn't him, right? It was Mark Davis. Didn't Mark Davis want all that out there because he was like, well, I want everything out there, and the Commanders didn't, because that was the whole point of the leak,
right?
Of why the Gruden thing and the racist emails got out there,
right?
So, but I don't know. It sounded like he was winning, he keeps getting the things to advance, but I don't know where that lawsuit is. You're right. I don't know what status we're at.
Who got rid of Gruden, the Raiders or the league?
The league made him step down, but I remember Mark Davis.
So what does
Mark Davis wanted all of the emails out there because it was a leak to ESPN that these things had happened.
Here's why. You want to know why? So it wouldn't come back on him to pay the money. So
Maybe.
Who is Gruden suing? The league or the Raiders?
I think he's suing the league.
Okay.
No, I think he's suing the league. I don't think he's suing the Raiders.
But it's just.
Well, I mean, I guess
this has been going on for years.
Yeah, it's 3 years old or something like that. Yeah,
more than that. They were on their second coach.
Man, you're right about that. What is it, Raiders?
Because remember they hired the linebacker.
No, it's a third coach.
Third coach.
They had the special teams guy.
Oh yeah. He
so
was
how
fired
crazy is that?
2021.
So Josh McDaniel was head coach.
He resigned. So he resigned technically, but the league, he sued the league over.
Because they forced him to sometimes the way you do things positions your recourse. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if he had got fired for cause for that stuff, and it came to be true, the Raiders wouldn't have to pay him. He wouldn't be able to pay no money. But what he's suing the league for is leaking.
Yeah, leaking the emails.
The emails. Now, it's crazy, and I don't know how this works. It's crazy that you have racist emails out there, and your recourse is to sue because they got out there.
Yeah.
Not that they exist.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But he didn't work for the league. Well, I think the thing was he didn't work for the league when email. His counter was he didn't work for the league. I was racist, but I didn't work for the league when I was racist.
Oh, wait, hold on. And here's I have a response to that. Remember when those Ohio State players came into the league for the tattoo thing and they all got suspended when they got to the league?
Yep.
Okay. They weren't playing for the league either.
True.
So listen,
it's a crazy lawsuit, but he But I do think I do think like he's getting the
Like,
chance to present his case on it.
I put the racist stuff out there, but you should have never known. They were private. Like, so
the
is
last thing
all
I
the
have
other
on-
stuff that everybody gets in trouble for was private, and then it ends up getting leaked.
The last thing I have on it was 2 weeks ago. Florio said the NFL uses free speech law in effort to defeat John Gruden's lawsuit. Now that the NFL has failed in its silver bullet attempt to move former Raiders coach John Gruden's lawsuit to arbitration, the NFL is now grasping another silver bullet. As explained by Eric Gardner of Puck, the NFL seeks dismissal of Gardner's lawsuit over Nevada's anti-slap statute. That means strategic lawsuits against public participation. Gives the defendants a quick and easy resolution to baseless lawsuits filed by big money interests to seek immediate critics by forcing them to incur significant legal fees. Huh.
You know what's crazy? Wait, did they just say? So basically, the league is saying that the leak was free speech.
Yeah, basically the NFL is saying the leak of the confidential documents harvested during the investigation of Washington was exercising free speech in direct connection with an issue of public concern.
Here's the other thing. Why would you, if that's what you believe, then why would you even go to arbitration?
Well, I think they always want arbitration because it's they can control it and it doesn't get out. Like, I think the big thing is you don't want discovery out there. That's why.
But here's the problem. If you didn't if you go to arbitration, and I think part of the reason why a lot of people don't want to go to arbitration because doesn't the league do it?
Yes, it's a league decide. It's usually a league decided arbitrator. That's why Flores doesn't. That's why Flores didn't want to go to arbitration.
Right. Correct. So that in itself is a little, I don't know, but it sounds like when you want to go to a part of the process where you're negotiating a settlement, doesn't it seem like you're accepting the fact that, or is the arbitrator going to possibly determine that he gets nothing?
Yeah, I guess if they throw up nothing, that's technically what it would go with arbitration because usually it's
if it's run by the league, what are the chances it comes back with nothing?
Yeah, not great.
Right.
Not
so
great.
It's a tough spot for whoever's suing the league.
Yeah, which is why that's why when it got put forward, but they're still trying to fight it going to court. So that was as of 2 weeks ago.
They don't want it to go to court because they don't want.
Yeah, they don't want discovery out there.
So just pay him.
And that's what happened with Kaepernick, right?
Right. Just pay him.
So,
like that's the whole reason why you have to be careful with who you sue or counter sue or whatever, because discovery, your business gets out there too.
Touch me and I'll sue. Sorry. Take a break.
What's wrong with you?
Take a break. We'll play a little You Dead to Me to close things out. All right. Let's bury some people. You're dead to me. Here on a Friday. And I'll go first. You know, I shouldn't be surprised by what happened because that's what happens when the Marlins venture to Atlanta. There's no Magic City for them there. You know, no Lemon Pepper Lou. Every single time they go to Atlanta, they get their brains bashed in. But, dude, you guys got it. You can't run into each other. I'm sorry. Outfield communication for the Marlins, you're dead to me. There's got to be something that you got to do better than that.
Cue the Benny Hill music.
You can't bad news Barrett when you're trying to avoid the sweep. All right.
When you saw them running towards each other, it just felt like the saxophone playing low.
Just
and
like
then the bodies bang.
No. Unbelievable.
The bodies bumped.
Yep.
They said bodies
out to
bang.
left center field pretty deep.
I heard bump.
Ruiz and Hernandez are back on the track at the wall. They collide. It hits off their glove and over the wall.
You can't make this stuff up. My goodness. My goodness.
A leather-aided two-run home run for Ronald Acuña Jr. Ruiz and Hernandez sprinting into each other. Their bodies bump as one of them got leathered the ball.
you're right, bump.
It popped in and out and right over the wall in left center. It's a two-run shot for Acuña, his 10th, and it's 2-0 Atlanta in the bottom of the third.
Bodies bumping, thumping with a little bit of leather. Too kinky, couldn't make the catch. Unbelievable. Dead to me.
You think one of them says, I caught it. He knocked it out of my glove. No,
Dead
just
to
don't
you,
say
Leroy.
nothing. All right.
What if you're the man? Like the manager's just like, really, guys?
Yeah.
What do you got, man? Who's dead to you? Oh, the arm, the brace, you're done.
I can't sleep.
Sorry.
It's so uncomfortable. I've tried everything. Like, and then the dogs get up at 6 a.m. So, like, when I finally do doze off, I roll over from the couch and it's like, I'm like, are you serious? So,
Do your dogs get freaked out with the weather? Is that why they're up, or they're just up always
no,
early
they're
anyway?
up at 6 o'clock because they got to be walked and fed before Mel leaves.
Gotcha.
So it's like, yeah, man. I got 10 more days. I'm counting the days. I get this off on the 18th, and I can't wait.
Okay, 11 more days.
I know.
Countdown is on.
It's on. Originally, I was told 6 weeks. So now it's because
So you
I
beating
started.
science?
No.
Bingo.
Dude, wait.
Science beater right
Can
here.
I just
Look
tell
at him.
you?
Well said, Vlad.
Nice try trying to sneak one in the old.
Hold on, Leroy. 'cause
Here
that's all
comes
he
Leroy
been-
beating science.
Leroy, that's all he's been saying. So you said 6 weeks, and now it's shorter than
No.
6 weeks.
No, he gave me an
My
explanation.
goodness, you're beating science?
No,
so
he gave me
excited.
I'm so
listen.
happy.
No, we knew it was you right away too with Gelb.
What?
Right away. Wait, go look at the tape. Me and Jay Fig go, that's Tobin.
I still haven't even watched it yet. I
Nobody
was just out and
says-
about.
I literally just look and I'm like, okay,
Tobin.
you know what? Let me just let him speak so I can see how far he pushes it.
How dare you accuse me of chicanery?
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Oh, please.
Like,
He ratted himself out.
Isn't that
so
your middle
quickly,
name?
too.
Yeah. Yeah, so the reason why is because normally you get PT once or twice a week. But because I'm going 3 days a week, my range of motion will be farther on.
All right.
That's it.
Science
That's it.
beater.
No, I'm not beating science, dude.
You're dead to me.
Not beating science. I'm not beating science.
Can I interview your doctor after this and ask him if you beat science? Because I
Yeah.
have like a medical opinion on
Yes. You know what? Oh my
would
goodness.
actually
That's what
like
I'm
to
gonna do. I'm gonna do it.
I would
I'm
That
like
would
that.
be
Hey.
amazing. Do
I'm
it.
like,
You think you trust your doctor against this guy?
Yes.
Oh,
All right, last time it didn't work out for you. Because the last
No,
time
you
I
do not know Tobin's
because
powers.
here's the other problem. I have friends who go out of their way to mess with me. And that's what Metcalf did. And he texted me right after LOL. So, like, yeah.
You're going to mess with Tobin's powers. I don't think you should let that doctor be interviewed.
No, my
by
doctor,
Tobin.
no. Look, first of all, he was a Dolphins team doctor.
Oh,
he worked under the best to ever do it in Stedman and Vail. This man is a he is one of the best to do what he does. Okay?
I'm looking forward to it. Can we book it for next week?
He also said this. I thought because of all the blood, it would have been worse.
Wow.
So maybe it wasn't as bad as he thought.
Maybe you're just a science beater.
No, I'm not.
Jennifer, who's dead to you?
I'm so sorry to say that this week I've got to say it's you, Tobin.
Why?
You're dead to me because your whole Mike McDaniel video really made my stomach turn. The more and more you kept playing it yesterday.
You couldn't stop watching it though. I watched it like 8 times.
I had to put the volume down in the studio because it was making me sick for real.
Why, dude? It was a fun bit.
I can't. No, sure, it's fun for you, but it's like PTSD. It's just not it for me. I was over it the second they said he left.
Mm-hmm.
You brought it back. You brought me back to the
Yeah, we hadn't really thought about Mike McDaniel, what he was doing on the West Coast, and you for some reason can't stop.
It was an off day. It was an off day. No Dolphins. It's amazing. He's so bad at speaking.
Cut it out.
Oh, wow. Now you just realized that?
I mean, but Vlad, it really when you see
what?
when you listen to Jeff Hafley,
yeah,
it's not like Jeff Hafley's any great inspiration, but he's just normal.
But to be honest with you, everybody can't be a public speaker no matter how great you are at your job. And for some reason, we take the job they have and automatically assume that they're great public speakers. Hence, the coach for UCLA. How you think his public speaking is? When he said, we're in LA.
That was tough.
Yeah. Like, it's just some.
He said it clearly, though.
Some people aren't like athletes. Like, all athletes aren't good at public speaking.
Well,
but who should care? You should care. Only thing I care about is if he does his job well.
No, he didn't do that.
He doesn't help either.
Well, I'm sorry, Jennifer. Football Crave liked it. They retweeted it.
It's great.
Is that the same? Is Crave the same people that got me?
No, that's the same ones that got Brittany, who said that CeeDee Lamb had a fear of wasps. You got done by Pop Crave.
Leroy, yours was worse.
I don't know, dude.
What? No, it wasn't.
Vlad, what do you think is worse before we get to your dead to me? Who got worse? Brittany thinking that CeeDee Lamb actually had a fear of wasps as claimed by Football Crave. So I don't know if you saw CeeDee Lamb. He was catching with a net over his face this weekend or this week.
No, it's Leroy and the fact that, first of all, he thought Kevin Durant would give a damn about Sidney Sweeney versus Angel Reese. Come on, bro. Like, you got
Kevin
so
Durant
bad.
wouldn't?
But here's the thing, Leroy. When did you become a chatty patty? Like, that's crazy for you to be.
First of all, guys, -1 for saying chatty patty.
Yeah, you are. Anybody that's good.
Isn't it chatty Cathy?
I always thought it was Chatty Cathy, but I kind of like Chatty Patty.
It's Chatty Patty.
Because Patty sounds like someone who wouldn't mind her business.
No, it's Chatty Patty.
like she works at a diner, like Flo. Like that. Remember that show with Flo? No, you're too young. But
Yeah. I didn't you cared about I was like, why would Leroy care about Sidney Sweeney and Angel Reese having a beef and Kevin Durant commenting on it?
But then it's also like the one with the Spider-Man and the whole face situation. The tweet with a 3. How does make it professional?
He can't handle the Twitter for you. All right, before we get out of here, Vlad, who's dead to you, dude?
Stedman Bailey.
What?
Stedman Bailey. Did you hear what he did?
The arcade?
Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on.
I don't know.
I shop at that mall. Stedman Bailey, former NFL receiver in South Florida great, decided to have some, you know,
Happy
public,
time?
some
He
happy
decided-
time with another lady, but it was in public display at a bowling alley in Pembroke Lakes Mall.
Wow.
Turned in his
Yeah.
tickets for a real prize.
I mean, you know, I heard of pins, but this is
They
ridiculous.
couldn't find a spot.
Like
They
that's
had
what
to-
I'm saying. It was like
Yeah.
12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. You can go outside. There's many spots where you don't have to be in the public, and
Man.
he got arrested for that. So
You
you're dead to
think?
me.
You're dead to me.
Then 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, there's 2 people in here getting jiggy with it. And just in
Doing
the
it-
wide open.
doing their own 7-10 split.
Yeah. Like
Going to
it's-
the gutter.
And you know somebody called and said, it's disgusting.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have kids around your bowling, that's kind of,
At 12:30 at night?
yeah.
Isn't that adults
It's in
only?
summer. It's the
Summer. Summer. Yeah.
Well, that's it, everybody. That's our show for today.
Fornication on lane 6 is funny.
We will talk to you all on Monday.